It's a lovely day here in the valley. Penticton, we're +6, but look it up in the higher elevations. They're getting snow, perfect for skiing. It's a Monday showdown at the Scotties. Today, Casey Scheidegger and Alberta are proving to be the team to beat. Now watch it go. There it goes. There's 3 for sure. 3 wins and rolling. They now face an equal challenger. Stacy Curtis, Newfoundland and Labrador are also undefeated, trying to make the playoffs for the first time in 5 tries. Curtis, though, faces her toughest challenge in Penticton. Draw 7 from the Scotties. Oh, we're starting to lose our snow here outside the South Okanagan Event Center, but look up there. Snow in them hills off in the distance. As on this Monday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Cheryl and Russ alongside. Let's get you caught up. And what happened this morning's draw, it was all about Pool A and Manitoba and Jennifer Dones as she played Nova Scotia, Marianne Arsenault, trying to win a record-tying 6th championship, gets 2 in 4, goes on to the win. Well, Team and Miss Jones, they have a thing going on again, don't they? Elsewhere, it was the wild card team, Carrie Anderson in the 8th against Saskatchewan. And Sherry Anderson, what a draw this is, as she goes on to steal 3 in 9 and wins it comfortably 8-4. So you have the 2 Manitoba teams sitting top of their respective pool. As we take a look at the other scores on the ice, it was Northern Ontario picking up the win and New Brunswick coming back to steal a win from the Territories. So remembering now 16 teams in 2 pools of 8, 7 game round robin. The top 4 will move on to the championship pool, and they will take their records with them, and that starts on Thursday. Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta in what everyone agrees is a relatively inexperienced field, but one team that does have experience is Stacy Curtis, Newfoundland Labrador.
Well, they do, and that coupled with the fact that they have no intention of this just being a free ride to the Scotties every year. They're taking away some learning moments from every time they appear. 2016 they were 3-8, 2017 they went 5-6, but they did have a spell of 6 losses in the middle of that. So what did they take away from that? That they had to manage their schedule better, that they had to manage their off-ice commitments a lot better, that they had to be mentally prepared for those big games, and one of the key things is get off to a good start, and at 3-0 they have.
Talk to any coach or manager trying to build a team. You want to be strong through the middle. Hockey, goalie. In baseball, you want a second baseman and shortstop. Curling, I'll suggest the same thing, and they're strong, Alberta, in the middle.
You said it best. Jesse and Carrie Ann, 86% for the week so far. Those are big numbers. There's a lot of curl out here. Some of the shots are a lot tougher than they maybe would be in a bonspiel. That just simply makes life that much simpler for Casey herself at the skip position. It gives them a little bit more room. It makes her draw pass a little bit bigger. Case in point, Casey Scheidegger, 90% on her draws. She keeps doing that, she's going to win this game.
So it is Alberta against Newfoundland and Labrador. That's our feature on this Monday afternoon from Penticton.
We went back after St. Catharines last year and kind of talked about what we did well and what we could improve on. And every Scotties you learn something, and we're just coming in with some additional experience, and we're going to try to get into the championship pool and try to be around at the end of the week come playoff time.
Definitely a confidence booster to know that we've been successful against some of the best teams in Canada, not only Alberta, but we're going to have to bring our A game just like we did at provincials, and any team here can beat us, and we're only as good as our next game. So we just keep reminding ourselves of that, and think of the positives and go into each game knowing that we have to play well.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by New Holland, equipped for a new world, and by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
From Lake Okanagan, we come inside. Here are the 4 games that are on the ice at the Event Center. Our features on sheet A. Quebec, BC, both 1 and 2. You'd have to think must win. On sheet C, same for PEI and Ontario, both 1 and 2. Nunavut is at 0 and 3. They've got to get something going, and Team Canada sits at 2 and 1. Customary handshakes, and then, of course, the high fives from the junior stars that are with each team every day. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Casey Scheidegger, skip of Team Alberta. Our lead is Christy Moore, our second is Jessie Scheidegger, our third is Carrie-Anne McTaggart, and we curl out of the Lethbridge and Grand Prairie Curling Clubs.
Hi, I'm Stacy Curtis, skip of Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Our lead is Erica Trickett, our second is Julie Devereaux, our third is Erin Porter, and we curl out of the Remax Centre in St. John's, Newfoundland.
And you can see it's the advantage for Last Rock here in this first in Newfoundland and Labrador, as Stacy Curtis wins the draw to the button, so she will have the last rock. Playing the Yellowstones, Alberta's playing red to get us underway. The Alberta lead is Christy Moore.
What can you say about Newfoundland? You know, every time you see them, they just get better and better and better. What I think one win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 5 wins at the Canadian Championship. They're obviously trending in the right direction. And here we go again, 3-0, hammer already.
And I'm impressed with them that, you know, they could just take a ride every year, come to a Scotties, but they're going back and they're sitting down and they're saying, what is it that we have to do better? What could we have done better? And it's working.
4 or 5 room. Hanging. Aaron's in. Aaron's in. Aaron. Line's good. Fully.
That's where I think, you know, you talk, this is Alberta's first time to a Scotties. One of their plans was to have some experience on the bench, players that had been to a Scotties, and that was specifically why they have Carolyn and Susan with them. And they've helped them do schedules, and they've talked to them about how to manage their time here, all the things that you would learn if you've been a few times, but they hadn't.
Yeah, smart choice there for sure.
Christy Moore herself, she's been, so she had some good things to bring to the team to talk to them about what they needed to do here.
I love that shot. We talk about it a lot this particular season, that, you know, the first team comes around, you can freeze to it. In some ways it's an easier shot, the freeze, but that's a much more creates a lot more room. You know, it forces, in this case, Newfoundland with hammer, they're going to have to make a hit and roll now,
10.
which is a lot harder than a come around in this ice.
10. Whoa. 10. 9-8 even. Yep.
Erica Trickett,
Whoa. Yep.
3-time Newfoundland junior champion, in her second Scotties.
First chance to see a wide here. It's was very, very straight day one, and then it curled more yesterday, I thought.
9-5, clean.
Got a little bit more contouring into the sides here, getting a little bit more finish yesterday.
Lots of rotation on this one, though.
Just nosing. Little flop there. Yep. Good, Jess.
It curled a bit.
Especially with that rotation.
9-5. Just say normal. Gap.
That's what's really changed in the sport with the texturing the rocks before the event. I trained myself over the years to throw 1.5 rotations. I could do it in my sleep. That's the last thing you want to do with these type of rocks. It took me a couple years to figure that out. And I would throw 1.5, and then it would end up top 8 foot because it just would plow a little bit. That big rotation seems to cut through that pebble, glide that little farther.
Well, and it's interesting, too, because you see teams starting to manage the rotations for the ice surface.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, I think you always look at the difference between what you score and what you allow the other team to score. This team is scoring 9.7 points a game, only allowing 4.7. That's only second to Jones in the difference. And then you've got to look on Julie. She's 83% in her draws. She's the one, I think, the key matchup at second versus Jessie, who's at 71%.
And keeping an eye on Julie was Julie keeping an eye on herself. Which is And now the keys for Alberta.
Well, for Alberta, they'll be good at this too, is goals against. They've got to think a little bit more defensively because of what Cheryl just said. Newfoundland's nearly scoring 10 points every time they walk out in the ice, so that has to be changed or they're not going to win this game. But they have the tools to do that. They're one of the best hitting teams in the country. Get the guards a little tighter. We watched Casey make an angle raise for 2 to beat Team Canada. She's got that shot in her arsenal. The whole team does. So keep the guards tight. That'll make it more of a hitting contest, which will have the advantage for sure.
Oh boy, they're going to run it by and then leave that center guard out in front. Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. Interesting dynamic in this one. You've got the battle of the sisters. You've got Stacy Curtis skipping for Newfoundland Labrador, sister Julie at second. Alberta, you got Casey skipping and Jessie at second. A lot of sister acts.
Yeah, there is the Van Osh sisters.
Scotties.
5. Lots right now. 6. Hey. Almost to it. Hey, we're just short of it. Around. Yep. 4. Hard. 4. Hard. 3. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Yeah, bounce it. Yeah. Whoa. Bounce it.
That came out hard. I don't know.
Just inside the path where you practice, isn't it?
Hey.
Get some fresh stuff.
Always catches teams.
Yeah, because you train yourself not to be heavy, so you throw it a little bit light in a different path, and it's just not going to carry.
All right, you got this.
Be close. This might jump.
Yep, we'll stay close. We'll keep our brooms down.
Nice soft weight here. It should finish.
Hard, Julie.
Oh, pretty nice.
Aaron Porter.
Hard stays hard.
And just enough. That has been, we said it yesterday, and I think we're seeing that more and more, that manageable weight. It's the ice, it's the stones. But for somebody like Newfoundland Labrador, that is something, going back to what you said, they've picked up. They don't have to rifle it down there. They can do that and make that kind of shot with, I don't call it down weight, call it controllable weight.
Exactly, like the first time they were here, you could see they'd all be walking behind the stone because they'd overthrown it, and now they're realizing what they can do and that they can control it.
Whoa, yeah, hard, Jess, hard to stick. No roll. Tons of weight. Okay, yeah, just way up.
Well, as we say, good afternoon, Kathy.
Okay.
Doje, they're talking and calling it the Gouju effect in Newfoundland Labrador. His Briar last year in St. John's has led to an explosion of curling, hasn't it?
It has, and it's wonderful. So 7 women's teams entered the provincial championship. They encouraged the juniors to play, and one of those juniors, Mackenzie Glynn, would go on to Shawinigan and make the championship pool. That's great. And in the men's, they have 9 teams, and what's more interesting than just the number is 5 of those 9 have traveled this year to become better, because knowing that Brad Gouchu can't play, well, that makes a more even field. And when you look at the youngsters, they have 60 in a 5 to 10-year-old program and 120 in an after-school program, and they're starting to see results because the CIS champion currently is from Memorial University. So all good things happening on the Rock.
Yeah, Adam Boland is probably considered the #1 seed. As you mentioned, University champion from Memorial, going into the men's event that it begins today. And there are 9 teams. As a Gouju for the
like just full forward.
First time.
Go so
Well, they
hard.
only missed 06, so 15 of the past 16 years it's been Guju.
Unbelievable.
And they are going to have a second representative from Newfoundland and Labrador.
The only reason he missed 06 is he was off winning a gold medal.
Yeah, he was a little busy.
Yeah.
Nice
yeah.
here? Yeah.
But I like what Kathy just said, that teams are traveling from the Rock. That's what you have to do. I remember a guy by the name of Vic Router. I was complaining one day to you, Vic, saying, well, it's hard for the Eastern teams to commit and travel and do this and do that. And you said that's what they have to do. If you want to be the best, you've got to do what the best are doing. Right? And that's what you're starting to see. And it's Brad Gushu did it.
And he did it on his own dime for many years, too.
Oh, for sure.
Hard. Good. Good case. Good sweet chest. Okay.
So here's what Stacy did. She left the Rock, played in those events. Two of them were in Nova Scotia. One of them was in Eastern Ontario. But the point was to get off, and you have to bang brooms against better teams to learn how to play. And here she is, albeit in a different, and let's qualify it. It is a different format, but it is the format, and she has won 3 in a row.
Yeah, no matter, it doesn't matter if it's a full round robin or if it's the 2 pools, you still have to get off to a good start, and that's been their intent, and they have. You put yourself in a good position, and you gain some confidence in those first 3 wins, and then you feel like you're figuring out the ice, and it's such a big difference if you can start off.
Stay up. Yep. 9-8. Yep. Come on. Yes. Clean. Hard. Okay. Good call, guys. 9-8.
Now, by comparison, this is the season for Casey Scheidegger. A lot of her events were in Alberta and what they call the Alberta Tour. But again, out and banging and playing, getting better. You just have to do it. And, you know, I remember our late pal, Ray Turnbull saying, you know, back in the day, you know us. Who was paying you to go?
Yeah, I was. We
Right.
were, yeah.
Right, you're reaching into your own pocket.
Yeah, absolutely, every nickel.
So if you want to do it, likely you're going to have to pay a little bit.
Oh, no question about it. The year I played with Brad Gushu, since we're talking Newfoundland, they spent $56,000, I think it was, in the fall of '05, just in the fall, to play 6-7 events before the Canadian trials. They won a bit of money on the way, but still, that's, would you walk into a casino?
No, and the time you have to take off, and you know, leaving your family and all the sacrifices you make.
13 at the end. Yeah. Did she say what your last one was?
And throughout the course of the week, we'll keep you up to date on what's happening. Mentioned the Newfoundland
Let's make it. Stacy got it.
tankard starts today, as do many across the country.
Watch the rotation on this that Stacy throws, and you know she comes from the Maritimes and out east, and you're playing on straighter ice, and you don't get this rotation, but watch the rotation she has. She knows what she has to do on this ice. Get the rock to track down the sheet.
It's called arena rotation.
It is. It's a specific for this.
Yeah.
Good.
Newfoundland, Labrador, Alberta will blank the first on a Monday afternoon. Well, let's begin our updates. Kathy, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's start with Quebec and British Columbia, and it is BC and the team from Nanaimo, Kesavanosh, last draw.
And a great chance here for a deuce in the opening end. Wide open shot. Gets to the nose and sticks around. It will be for 2.
And both these teams coming in with 1 and 2 records. Quebec from Alma, Quebec, north of Quebec City, skipped by 18-year-old Emilia Gagne. So 2 on the board, BC. Rachel Homan, of course, off to the Olympics. It means last year's runner-up is in wearing the Team Canada jacket. That is Michelle Englot from the Granite in Winnipeg, as she plays Nunavut, and Amy Shackleton.
So on Amy's final stone, she hit and stuck, but it did not roll behind any cover. And so for Michelle Englot, if she can get to it and poke it through the hole sideways and stick around, it would be for 3.
Curl a hair. Real nice.
And in there you see the name Mayer, Brienne Mayer, who was at the Road to the Roar in Summerside. Their alternate player has come in, and Renora Westcott is getting the afternoon off. So a good start there for Team Canada on this Monday afternoon at the South Okanagan Event Centre. We blank the first. It means Newfoundland Labrador will once again have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Line's good. Little bump right now. It's not bad though. Line's good. Whoa, whoa.
Well, first rock went in here, and then the corner went up, but you just saw they ticked off that corners just barely over the hog line. Alberta put a perfect guard on.
Sorry.
Their own corner guard for Newfoundland Labrador got in the way.
I had 13-2. Don't mind it at all.
Yeah, you just
I like that right now.
sometimes you when you're teaching a clinic, for instance, you try to say to people, make sure you throw the corner guard, and you're not specific enough. Like it makes such a difference at this level when you drop on that short. Like how are you going to get in there in that turn now?
Easy.
It's the first shot of the end, second shot of the end. You're kind of like, oh well, I'll just do this.
Yeah,
you want it on the X, don't you?
Well, and honestly, I think with the leads, their spots are as difficult as the skips because
Sure.
they have to be in a specific spot.
True.
And you've seen that transformation over the years, that the players that you're putting in the front end, it used to be that you'd have players that maybe weren't to the level as the back end, and now they can sometimes be better. They're the ones that dictate how the end's going to go.
Well, there's an example right here. Team Newfoundland's in huge trouble. They just missed the guard, Alberta, and now there's a very realistic chance to make this raise double. A little better guard positioning. This shot's not available.
7-8. 7-5.
Julie Devereaux.
Tick the red one in.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wide. Okay. Come in. Sorry, Erica. I thought yours would come over a little bit.
Sorry.
Just a little heavy.
Oh, under her breath, you heard her say, slid wide.
Should be the same as down here. Yeah. Button. Yeah.
Now you got to negotiate this corner for Alberta. It's not. I think there's room to get by the yellow guard, but it's going to curl a lot after that.
It's really good.
More than drop.
Easy right now.
Okay, T-line on stone right now.
T-line. 6.
Close.
Yep. Easy. You're on the outside. Whoa. T-line. You're on the outside. Whoa. You're not by yet. On the yellow. You're not by yet. 7. Still not by. Whoa. Yep.
That's the problem, isn't it, for both teams?
Yeah, it's funny that seems like a straight and actually a straight spot there, because Newfoundland Labrador chipped off that guard as well.
Didn't have to play that turn either.
I didn't think the yellow.
All right, right to it.
One more chance now for
Same.
Julie Devereaux.
Same weight.
7-5.
Try to bail here, at least get those two center guards off the middle.
And again, this gets the top.
A little more weight too, hey?
Okay. I think, Sarah, do you think the same line should be real close? Yeah.
Still happens, doesn't it?
That's a
Even
little
at the
less weight, Jess?
the very best level,
It's nice.
you tend to, you see what your goal is, and you think, I've got to hammer the thing.
Yep.
When we've just said, the ice, the rocks, you don't.
Yeah, and especially these rocks are so lively, but that's what it seems to be human nature. She was trying to move 3 enemy rocks. You tend to overthrow it.
T-line to 4. You're by. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Really hard. Let's go.
Chrissy Moore, Jesse Scheidegger.
Yeah, we're there. We're there.
And right to the brush.
No 12. No, what? Good.
And
All done.
I don't like that
right
rock.
there it is.
Yeah, I agree. I think.
Do you like
Should
this
ditch it.
or this?
I have hardly any of that.
Okay, she got by a lot.
Yeah.
I don't mind this for now.
Okay.
Even 9.
Okay.
It's this twice wide. See what happens here. You can't
Yeah,
get.
I was probably throwing 7.
You can reckon the guard just as easy as be wide here.
Right at it, Aaron. Let's make it.
Just 9, yeah?
You almost have to hit this where the broom is, which brings in that guard.
We mentioned Memorial University winning the CIS men's title. Erin Porter is a 2-time Memorial champion representing the university at the CIS tournament.
Okay. Tap the one I just threw?
I don't mind the guard. Just make it a little better, a little tighter.
Yeah.
A 2.
That's pretty good. Yeah. So I can't really.
Do you not like where it was?
Where was my kick? Yeah.
I think your kick was here on that rock.
I don't think you can draw past that corner guard and get by the one that was just thrown by Alberta. There it is there.
Okay, so 6 feet less
Take
than
the
what I
path,
just
the
threw?
draw
Yeah,
path to the
8.
button. That yellow one's in the way.
8 to 10
If you
even.
get by the yellow, you hit the red. It's an annoying rock for both teams, isn't it?
Like, why did you throw it
Yeah.
there? Both teams are unhappy.
Easy. Good 2.
Yeah. Whoa, a little more
Tight.
line.
Yeah, really tight.
Okay, whoa. Too much line.
You can come in, top 4.
You're nosing right now? No,
Yeah,
you're
can
almost
top
by.
4.
You're not by. You're by, yeah. Whoa. I think
Top 4. Top 4.
Hey, hard then. Hard. You're not by. Whoa.
Yeah, it just wasn't there.
Okay.
Unless you were like back 8 or
We
something.
can come in top 4.
Sorry, no, I didn't hear you. I
Okay.
thought you were saying 4, like as
I don't
in
know why we're
top
switching.
12.
Sorry.
There's a really good example. You have to work on your
9.
cadence there.
Okay.
That was heel.
The skipper thought they were saying a 4, which is barely in the rings,
Yeah, they were
whereas the
saying
sweepers are saying top 4,
Yeah, I don't
which is
know
much
if I love
farther.
either.
You should have just let that drop,
think the double's a
slow it
call.
down,
Yeah.
and now there's
Yeah.
an easy double and maybe even
you got
squirt
it.
towards the shot rock.
Well, Kathy talked yesterday about little things.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of the overall
8.
performance.
9. Yes. 9. Yes.
Erin Porter,
Yep.
Trickett, Devereaux,
Any.
and we'll sit there. But it is still
9.5.
Alberta sitting the 2 and without last rock here in the second.
Oh, that was a great opportunity to at least make 2 go away.
Let's get a little claustrophobic here for
Just
Newfoundland.
normal. Just went. Okay. Yeah. It's not great.
You could roll right towards the corner guard, Cheryl. They're trying to nose it, which will leave a double through the port, I believe.
Okay.
I actually like the roll because you
Yeah.
can even roll kind of staggered to that top 12 too.
Perfect.
Protect your shot stone.
Dead on leaves a double, doesn't it?
Line, hey?
Yeah, there's
Right
would.
down the
Yeah.
center line.
really nice.
Yeah.
Well, after a blank in 1,
Just clean.
Ontario putting some pressure on PEI, and it is the team skipped by Robin McPhee from Charlottetown that does have the last rock and facing 2.
She is, and it does appear with this ice that she's electing to play the hit rather than the draw. But with the hit, we'll need to roll in, as a nose hit would not give her shot.
Okay, you say with this ice. What do you mean, please?
Well, where she put the broom
Oh,
down,
okay.
if she was taking draw, she'd be way out in the 12 foot.
There's no problem with the draw on
No,
the ice and curl.
no.
Okay.
Sarah, go. Anything.
And needs a little roll. Oh, well, we'll sit right there. So it'll be a steal of 1.
She rolled where you and I wanted it, Cheryl.
Yeah, she did.
I think that's a great spot.
I kind of feel like you need to switch gears now, though, if you're
Yep.
Stacy. Go right around.
If you can. I think there's
I
room.
like this if we make it.
I know. Yeah.
Might be able to go with the out turn, but you haven't
This
been out there.
turn's
Right.
hard, eh? There's not enough room. I could get there with both turns, I think.
It's a great view of that corner guard. I think if you heard the corner guard through like T-line on your own, like not any lighter than that, you might get by.
And these just kind of spray across the middle here. I'm not going to have a draw at all.
Yeah.
Even if you get it to back 4 somewhere on the out turn or the in turn. Stacy feels like she can get there with both turns. If that's the case, I would go with the end because it's been worn down. They know the weight.
Right.
Wouldn't be as much of a
and
guess.
Julie's on it as soon as we're by.
Even back 4 and make Casey's last one or first one tougher.
Yeah.
She makes this good. You never know, you could get a deuce out of it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there's no raises.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I like the call.
I think we just freeze though, right? It's the perfect one.
Yep.
It's always such a good conversation, I think, when you're in the house. And again, it sounds like a little thing, but she's already got her mind wrapped around playing the draw and making the free. She's making the assumption Stacy's going to make her shot, which I think is smart. And you start thinking about what your next shot is going to be.
Right now.
Line only.
Whoa.
Yep. Curling. 5, 6. Yep. Go. 6.
Yes.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
This is a big scrub. This could be wonderful if it stops now. All that brushing to get it by. They still could have left it maybe a little because there was some room.
There was. They got a little panicky, I think. I don't blame them. They really needed to get it by.
What? I said, did it matter? We were going for line.
We had a little bit more room.
I thought we were sweeping for line the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we thought you were 6'7", so we thought it was going to break a bit more than it did.
I thought it was going to come off of it a little bit more.
Okay.
I gotta don't mind a good one.
Yeah, and
That's
then
how you
even
get
if
better
we
right there.
chip on this, at least we roll
Front end was
over,
panic
right?
sweeping because they heard it was tight, but it's not tight because of the speed that was thrown, so they had to relay that back to the third.
And that wasn't done.
Nope.
That's where the confusion was.
Well, British Columbia, Kathy, opened with 2. Quebec, again, facing pressure with their last facing 2.
Well, they are. She's trying to play the hit and stick on her final one. BC, another team that has their 5th player in today. Rochelle Coletti, she's playing 3rd. They've moved the order around a little bit.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yes, whoa.
Nicely done.
To get the single, so Emilia Gagne from Alma and his former Quebec Junior Championship team are on the board.
Now again, that last shot from Stacy got by the corner guard by about 4 inches and got by the Reds by about 3 inches, but that was only because it was heavy.
Well, 6, 7. Don't want to.
Whoa, close. Line's good.
Whoa. Don't want to.
Whoa, wait only. Whoa. Line's good. You're by the yellow.
7. Little deep breath.
Be okay if she comes down to that
No. I'd rather tick.
yellow
We
backstone.
can come back to it.
No. Yep. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
right
it's
back.
It's bad either way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, deep it goes. Well, the path is still there.
Well, it eliminates any chance at a
It's okay.
deuce opportunity.
Chips off of it, maybe we might still be shot up top.
Short was the call there, though. Anywhere of the hog line, you got a tough shot.
You're stealing.
Yeah, and you're not getting 2. How do you get that red one out?
All right, Steve. Just adjust from your last one.
Yeah.
It shows you how much curl there is on this
This is the
this
same
ice,
path,
isn't it?
is it?
That's
Okay.
3.5 foot port, and it's tricky.
And they're both back 8 foot.
Yeah, that's just it. You throw top 4, you're not making it.
Oh, it's really crossing center easy.
Okay, well,
Edge of 4.
So it's a draw against 2.
5. Gotta go.
Top 8, back 8.
okay. Go there.
Facing Stacy Curtis, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep.
Line only.
Trick it. Devereaux.
You have backing.
Your line's fine. Your line's
Please
fine.
good. You have backing now. Please perfect. Good shot.
Yeah, pretty much perfect. For a single, Newfoundland Labrador will open the scoring. Another update for you. Team Canada, we showed you scoring 3. Kathy Nunavut now has a chance to get a couple back here in the second.
Well, they do. Michelle Englot hit and rolled far out. Well, not far out of the house, but too far on her final stone. And so there was a debate about who, in fact, is shot. So what Amy's trying to do is graze the yellow stone belonging to Team Canada over to bring another stone into play for 2.
Christiane West has come in for Geneva Chislett. And look at that, chip and roll, but you have to sit down. And it finally will. Very nice to pick up 2. How's that?
Real good shot.
Hey, that's okay.
Did we get 2?
Yeah, sure you did. Well done.
I love that.
Again, first full appearances for teams from Yukon and from Nunavut in this new format of the Scotties. 16 teams, including a wild card team in 2 pools of 8. Newfoundland Labrador with that draw by Stacy Curtis scores the single. So here in the third, first time in the game, Alberta and Casey Scheidegger from Lethbridge will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Well, a good force last end, but Alberta even had a better opportunity for a chance to steal. Casey hadn't come deep on hers.
Too much weight.
A lot of weight on that last one. It was going to just tick it and roll behind your own.
Yeah, you see those more played with like a back line.
Yeah, I think that's what the call was. Just upped it a bit there.
Same as home.
Yeah.
Like it. Okay, always Erica. Room. Erica's. Always Erica. 6. No, nosing the corner guard right now.
We're all there.
We're all there. It's
No,
like
you're
8.
nosing the corner guard.
Are you
Come
having
over.
Yes, 8.
Yep, Aaron, yep. Okay, well, it's too late. We're by, sorry. Erica.
It's actually not that bad.
Yep.
We're good now.
And in they come. Of course, the day starts with Kathy and Brian, and they join us now.
You know, I talked to Stacy before the game, and you've talked a little bit about it already, but it is worth mentioning. They played in 6 events this year. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that is 3 times what they normally play in, and left the rock, as he said, this was Eugene Trickett, to get that extra experience. Now, I asked them if they ever play Brad Gushu. Well, they don't play Brad, but they have spent time with Brad trying to get some intel from him. What he's talked to them about is arena ice conditions, playing on straight ice in Newfoundland, and how to practice throwing a lot of rotation so that they're ready when they get here, and it's making a difference.
Meantime, we first saw Casey Scheidegger at the trials in Ottawa, and they were a very good team that couldn't seem to close out games. They finished 3-5. So I talked to her about being at her very first Scotties, and she said, we take that experience from those trials in Ottawa. They didn't watch any of the film because she said it hurts. I don't want to watch those games, at least not yet. But they talked about those losses. So she feels that experience really helps them out being on the national stage here. As for coming out of Alberta for the first time, she feels battle-tested coming out of that province. So many great teams, so very proud to finally make it here, but feeling very comfortable. And finally, I talked to her about her and her sister, Jessie, getting those Alberta jackets for the very first time. It was special to do it with her sister, but extra special because the first time they're at Nationals in Junior, 2009, Salmon Arm, British Columbia. So very happy to be back in BC.
Well, you can just see that rotation, and they've obviously gone to school on that because you can just see the difference with Stacy's rotation, all the girls. And they're all similar, which makes a huge difference on this ice and easier for Stacy to put the broom down.
Boy, that just touches and tickles that yellow stone and moves it over now. So Shot Rock is completely covered, belongs to Newfoundland and Labrador. This is the 6th time that the Scotties has come to British Columbia, twice to Prince George, once Kelowna, once Vancouver, and once in Victoria.
98% there. So bad.
Clean. Whoa. Two. Then light clean. You're a little wider than Julie. 2. Whoa, then. Don't want to unless we have to. Very light clean.
Might be a little deeper than
Very
they
light
needed.
clean. Okay, whoa now. Whoa now. Whoa now. Whoa now.
I thought she said go now, too.
She said go too.
Here we go again. Eh?
Whoa now or go now?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Wow.
not to say go. I know.
Did you say Vic or Rick? I'm
That's
not
right.
sure.
They both work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've got all of this one. I've got all of it. Whatever you like.
Or can we roll on at all? Is it too high? I got outside, but
I,
Should have been at least back 8.
well, and
A
that's what
little
Erica was
difference in-
calling, so I really do think that one grabbed.
I'm not going to complain.
No. But yeah, I do think it grabbed. Fair enough.
Try the run to double here. This team's got that skill set. Carrie Ann just wonderful mechanics. So you know she's going to be close, but these aren't easy. You know, half an inch higher, you don't even come close to getting that back one.
Oh, almost.
I thought they might take a crack at the more dangerous guard because they could see 3/4 of it. Maybe even roll in with soft weight. Oh.
Johnny. All right. Yep, right at it.
Aaron
About
Porter
the
as we
same.
play third stones.
2, 2.5. 3.
Whoa, I don't think it's a 3.
2.5. I don't think so. It's a little tighter.
Whoa.
It's not bad.
Line's tighter
It's
too,
okay,
but that's
though.
okay.
It's okay.
Whoa.
It's fine.
Whoa, where she stops. Where she stops.
Okay.
Nice one.
Good shot. Great set, Aaron.
Better separation. That makes it tougher.
That was back
line pretty much.
On sheet C on your left-hand side of the screen, Robin McPhee facing 3 on her first one. She tried to play a freeze on the stone in the 8-foot, was a little bit heavy, and so it slid to the back 12. Holly Duncan hit and stuck right there.
Okay, stay close.
And so not looking for any backing.
Curling hard.
Just trying to find full 8-foot for the single.
Sorry, Kathy. The nap was quick, but it was good.
Yeah, you know what? I found myself doing well without you.
Wow. 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 Okay.
I was afraid. Where are you?
Yeah. And sit down. Just, oh, wow, just one red. This is a rematch.
down and do it.
Interesting to note here. Stephanie Ledrew, who throws these third stones for Ontario, Robin McPhee. They met years and years ago, 2002, Silver Fox Curling and Yacht Club in Summerside in the Canadian Juniors. Stephanie playing for Jennifer Guswell of Newfoundland and Labrador, and Robin playing for Suzanne Goody. And Goody won it that year, 6-4.
Well, it's just new. We're going in a new.
Oh, yeah, they had to switch gears because that second guard was thrown so well by Aaron and made it worthwhile. Perfect shot.
Right on top is great, eh?
Yeah.
Not out of the woods yet, though, are they? It's going to be a tough 2. You got to protect against the steal here. Another
I don't know.
block one on here.
I don't know. I got us too. Take a hair less.
I think just a hair less, yeah.
I got slightly higher times on hers as well.
Okay.
So.
Like
I still
shorts
think
the miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Right on
Yeah,
top.
you never
those
want to
fours
bounce
ideal.
off.
Yeah.
You come up top 4, and it's still a tough deuce for Alberta.
We're there.
Pretty big ad.
Line is in.
Hey,
Well then.
don't let it touch
Well
it.
then.
Little bump right now.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Line's okay.
It's not bad. It's trying.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Where are you?
We're top 4.
No, line's great. Erica. Hard. Julie. Hard.
Very nice shot.
Great shot.
Good.
Closes it down.
No question with comfort on the draw weight.
I thought I kicked slower than last end.
What's that?
I thought I kicked slower than last end. Good sweep.
Great shot.
Thanks.
Great shot.
Coming into this game, Stacy's draw weight was only 76% compared to Casey Scheidegger at
finished
90, so you'd think that would be a massive advantage, but it was Casey that was deep last end and let Stacy make a beauty, and she just made another one.
But she can't even move it to be shot. So
Then hit it.
this just gets in our way of getting 2, because right now you have the side of the pin.
side of the pin. Can I even come to?
I don't think you want to do that right now.
Well, I'm just saying, like for the draw for
I
2,
don't
can I
think
even
so.
do that?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Do I try and put something here for an in-off?
Yeah, but you can't give it to her
No, but
back.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then I could. Well, I don't know if we'd get 2 if I went into
Yeah.
the side
Dangerous.
of that
Yeah, I would be.
And I don't think
She's
you
gonna
can
guard
roll
our-
in for 2 anyways.
Oh, if you could, so could Stacy.
Could put one here to.
I don't
yeah,
think we
the
have
angles
anything.
are good for the. Actually, if we put one there, Those angles are good because if I drive it in that way, that's going right back. That would go across.
I like being a little higher so she doesn't use it.
Yeah, like I like there.
Okay. Set up shot.
Okay.
How do you get there?
Just a 3-4 case.
Extremely good chance this could over curl. That's only about, what, 5-6 inches more than draw to the button ice.
Pretty much.
You're going to throw it lighter.
Or nice.
Set up shot.
So you have to keep this basically wide open to make that angle.
Run that in on my second one. This side, the angles will be good for us.
Okay.
You guys like that?
So, yeah, we were just talking about weight. Do you think it's going to be a little sticky?
Wonderful freeze by Stacy Curtis.
Coming at that
I'm going to
7 from this
and let you guys do that.
Fair enough. I like it.
So 4 is great. That's my goal.
Okay.
Okay, Kathy, I'm with you now. I'm here. All right, Yellowstone, BC is the shot. Top of the button. Can they get there?
Well, she can, but I think that what's really impressive is this young Quebec team. The skip, Amelia Gagne, made 2 really nice shots. She made an angle run on her first to remove 1 BC stone out of 2 that were buried. And on her second, she made a great hit and roll. It is not shot, but it makes this scoring area much smaller for Kessa Van Osh.
Van Osh and her team from Nanaimo. Second appearance for Kessa.
Okay.
And will not get there. One it is to take a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, edge.
I'm not sure Casey could make that. I know she was light, but so much curl and not enough room.
Yeah, you need a good 6-8 inches more ice there for sure.
So just right next to it is great. Okay. Perfect.
Could you play any kind of weight here, Russ, and play a little double bump to move the red to bring that yellow top 4 into play?
Not quite. You could shrink the scoring area by doing that. Would punch your top one up a little closer, but you
don't think you get shot?
No, it's just going to jam on that yellow. The red one stays shot.
All right.
But I like the call here. Anything short.
2, 3.
Fill that port, and you're in good shape here.
Erica. Okay, go, Erica. Yep.
This will curl.
Yep. Line's pretty good. Whoa,
I wouldn't worry about line.
Whoa. Just a 2.
Good.
Nice finish off the wings, Cheryl. They've kind of contoured a little bit there now. They've got a little bit of a curl.
Yeah, it's like...
That was pretty straight day 1.
It was, and now you can see
I don't even know if you need back 12.
a lot of curl coming off both
Back
of those
8?
sides.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it'll actually kind of become straight.
So just a tap. I don't think. I was wondering if she could make the out turn and try and come down to her own for second shot.
Maybe 2 or 3 rocks further than that.
I think you can.
An angle tap.
Yeah, have we gone out this far? Not quite, hey?
Not quite, yeah.
So maybe
back
2
8 weight.
feet extra. Yeah, I like that. Back 8.
I wonder if that's a little too much ice.
Just angle raise anywhere on the side of the button.
So
yeah.
The really hard part about this, after you get the right weight, throw the right speed, is the rotation on the rock you're raising. It's probably going to end up with, because this is an in-turn, it'll end up with out-turn spin because of the gear effect. Unless you hit it extremely thin, then you've missed it. That means it's going to be curving away from the button.
Final stone. Right now they're sitting 1. Marianne McTaggart calling line. Have they got this? Have they got this? Have they?
Okay, good try.
Fantastic
1 red.
try.
1 red.
And 1 red it is.
Anybody listening?
To tie it at 1.
Hit her perfect.
An update for you now. Team Canada against Nunavut. We showed you the deuce put on the board by the team from Iqaluit Curling Club, Amy Shackleton, but here she goes. This is Team Canada. Michelle Englot, runner-up a year ago, and has a chance now to put 3 more on the board.
Well, she does. For Amy, the problem started on her first one when she tapped her own stone back too far, and that's created an opportunity for the 3. And Kate doesn't miscall very many of those.
Shot. 3.
Yeah, she's outstanding third, Kate Cameron, but it goes back to what we talked about earlier about building your team through the middle, and that Englot team with Leslie Wilson and Kate Cameron have 2 of the best. I mean, you think about Jennifer Jones. I mean, Caitlin Laws is a pay here. but they too have a wonderful Jill Officer, Caitlin Laws. I mean, that's a dynamite 2 and 3 hole combination.
Oh, is it ever? Not just shot making either, is it? It's the team dynamics, the brushing, the judgment of the brushing.
Well, the awareness for rolls, watching rolls, those are all the things, you know, you see some teams and a player watches a roll or doesn't even pay attention. It's putting a shot where you might be able to run it in or a slash or an in off.
Right to your broom. You won't need to finish. You don't need to finish. Right to your broom. Just above. Just above.
You don't need to finish.
Just above your broom.
Okay, whoa. No finish.
Well, and I think it used to be, Russ, you know, the skip, and the skip was directing everything and controlling everything, and over time it started to be where you brought in a really strong third, and then they took over some of it, and then the second and the lead, and now everybody's got such defined roles on a team, and it's all left to the skip to do it all.
No question. We often say now that if the skip just went on a holiday mentally, you'd still get the broom in the right spot. You'd still know how to miss. You'd still know the tolerances. You'd still know the strategy. And it's you're right. It's all 4 now for sure.
Well, a perfect example was Gushu's team last year.
Oh,
you know,
with Brett slash shot, you mean, for instance.
Well,
yeah.
or Brad being off for so long with an injury, and how well they did.
Yeah, they just didn't miss him basically.
No, it's because that team is 4. It's the sum of the parts. They've all.
No question.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
It did come off in the house.
What's that?
So it did come off in the house.
A piece. Okay.
Either there or you try and get at it.
Nice little come around there.
I think we try to get at it while we can.
Classic example of the team with hammer trying to draw the play to the corner. No risk. Alberta trying to put it in the middle. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And a much better corner guard. We saw the corner guard that Erica threw a couple ends ago that was just over Hog. It's perfect positioning.
The nuisance rock.
Everybody ticked on it.
We haven't seen too many inside-out taps here. This went so violently in game number 1, but I think it's calmed down a bit because it's curling more to the center. Very nice.
We'll roll it to the back 8 to sit the 2. Newfoundland and Labrador with the last rock.
There a few times.
Oh, and a great roll. It's really kind of a useless rock that Newfoundland and Labrador can't use. You sit right there, and now they've got some backing around a corner that they can freeze down to.
That's good.
Whoa. 7-5. Whoa. Yep. 7-5. Whoa. Yes. 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 Hard. Atta girl.
Get it.
Nice shot.
Atta girl indeed. Way to go, sis. Julie Devereaux.
You talk about somebody in the middle. She's 83% on her draws. She came into this event as a pretty strong second, having a great run.
Atta girl. Nice shot.
I didn't notice.
That's good. That's really good. 2.5. Okay. 2
Solid
threes.
loss.
2 threes. Great. 2.
Line's a smidge
Maybe a
tight.
little. Yep. Hard care. Hard. Really gotta go.
Yeah,
hard. Hard. Go, go, go. Hard. Yes, yes. Little more, little more, little more. Yep.
Good sweep. Atta girl. Good shot.
Lots of room to get through the port and get that if you choose.
5, 6 feet.
It's just off
Or just
center.
ignore it.
Whatever you like, Stace.
I'm not sure I loved throwing the
No.
guard for Alberta.
No.
They could have come in for a force at somewhere second shot in the rings.
Yeah, absolutely. Not sure I'd run this either. You know, it's just go around, score your 2, or hit the shot rock, or try to be a little more aggressive with hammer here.
Same. Clean.
Not that this is wrong.
Clean. Yep.
Probably allows Stacy to score this end if she chooses to.
Good, good.
Tied at 1, and PEI is sitting the 2. And Ontario with last rock. What's the play, Kath?
Well, she's going to try to make the double, but that red guard that's just to the left could be a bit problematic.
It's almost in the way, Kathy.
It is in the way. I agree.
Is there no play for a single here? Or
Oh, sure there is. Absolutely there is. She can nose hit the stone on the center line, but looking for two.
That biter on the outside. Can you bring it into play? No, and she'll run it by. That stone right there was the one she's hoping to make the second counter. Steal a one, PEI.
That barely missed the guard. To Kathy's point, I think you had to miss that narrow like she did, which cost her a point. I'm not sure it was even there.
I like this call. Alberta's changing gears. Instead of throwing that guard again, which I didn't like, they're going to try and set it up. I know the issue is you're kind of going around a corner, but you don't need to. You just need to sit top 12, not buried.
If you want to work on your strategy as a young player, just curl a lot. Just play a lot of games, hopefully on a surface similar to this with curl, but that's how you learn. And I think Alberta threw that and went, wait a minute.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's a great shot here. Because I think you have to always remind yourself, what's my end goal? It's to force. You're not trying to steal this end. That is not the...
Probably aren't going to steal with a rock at the back 8 foot. If that was top button, then you might guard it. But
Something like that, yep.
Okay, so not a whole lot.
Still chances here for Newfoundland. They got the corner guards. The rock at the back's not a concern.
Make a great roll here.
Yep, 10, 6, yep. Hard! Yes! Hard! Hard! Whoa, whoa! Yes! No, sorry, Aaron.
Sit down, and it does. Maybe just peeks out the wide side.
You know,
You like the same? Yeah?
can you not like hit that?
I got all of it.
It's wide
Like,
open.
I think it's fine, right?
It's up to you. I don't mind the hit. You
Day
have
one,
all?
we were over here, and this ran just poker straight.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, but I'm guessing there's some curl here now.
That was with Michelle Englot. We saw
Right,
her
yeah,
roll out a couple times.
That's exactly right. So this, I'm guessing this might curl, but it sure didn't day one.
Going to give it a go now with
A lot.
Carrie Ann McTaggart.
Whoa, whoa. It's nice.
We're not an
Whoa.
8.
Rolling out right now.
We're like
rolling out.
solid.
Rolling out. Still rolling out. That's fine.
It didn't do much, did it?
What was that case?
Similar to day one.
They were talking about pretty good weight on it, too.
Yes.
You like that?
But I think that's your natural instinct. We haven't been out here. Everybody seems to up those a little bit. You don't want to rub the guard.
Fresh pebble out there.
I didn't time it though.
Okay.
Might run for a minute and then go.
Yeah.
That's where a Team Jones, I think, would have drawn for 2. Ignored that. It's risky. You miss the draw. You give up 2 probably. But if you can't hit the paint partway through this event on perfect ice.
What?
Yep. Little less. Little less. Little less.
Whoa,
10,
right
8. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
10, 8.
Close.
15. Whoa. Close, Erica. Hard, Erica.
Big roll. Yep. Hard, hard, hard.
Go, go, go,
Yes,
go, go,
yes,
go.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, good shot.
Got all. Okay. Let's throw control.
Okay. Swap to center?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice throw.
A little more weight, eh? No,
I had the
little down?
same.
Okay.
10-3, 10-4-5.
Okay.
Nice throw.
Okay. Just control.
Well, Kathy, Quebec down by a couple. They are sitting the 1. They have last rock. Can you get to that yellow, push it back, and score 3?
Well, that is what she's playing. She drew around on her first one, so she knows the path. And Kessa Van Osh was trying to corner freeze it. It over curled. That's the yellow stone that is second shot. She had a lot of room by the guard, so she's seen this twice.
As we watch Casey Scheidegger, this Quebec team from the Riverbend Curling Club in Alma. It's about 175 kilometers north of Quebec City on Lac Saint-Jean. Skipped by 18-year-old Amelia Gagne.
It's okay. Now, Marie. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Marie Harvey, and now, did she just tap that too far?
perfect weight.
Yeah, she sure did.
Ran the center line for a while. I think less ice there, you get 3.
Just the other one was there. Léger, brosse. That's what
Ideally, we're top 8.
So not
but,
far enough to
line's
score
more
the
important,
deuce.
obviously.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's make it.
Oh, with Alberta rolling out, really good chance here now. You wrap one around.
Those are the unforced errors.
Needed to stay in the rings.
5. Okay, hard air.
Line's
good.
Casey throws a really straight out term. We watched her last night when she had that issue against Team Canada. She doubled out her own.
Yes, yes.
She's got a little back motion on her out turn. Sometimes that catches her.
Yep. 5. Line's okay. Yes. Whoa. Do you want me to go?
Whoa, Julie, go. Whoa. Line's okay.
5.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
Well, we know that you, Russ, finally have your street named after you in Moncton. It used to be a dead end, but they did finally finish it.
Yeah, we punched it through.
Yeah, well, here we want to show you what they've done in High River, which is south of Calgary, on the way to Lethbridge. This is Team Scheidegger Gold Barbecue Sauce, and it's from the JRRR Barbecue in High River, Ryan Ikabuchi. And people can get it and try it at the Lethbridge Curling Club. They can also order a Scheidegger burger there. And all the proceeds from the sauce go to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation.
Fantastic.
And Mr. Ikabuchi, says it's sweet, spicy, with a little kick.
I love that.
I'm hungry.
Incredible come-around draw. It's fully buried by Stacy.
And high enough, right?
Can't freeze to it.
Line's not bad. Line. Room. 7, 8. Gotta go right 8.
Can't. 8.
Close, yep.
Can't.
Yep.
Can't.
Room.
We're too heavy.
Well, Team Canada has popped a couple of threes. They lead at 6-2, and Nunavut is sitting the 1. How do you get in there for 2?
Well, she's not taking very much ice. I'm just looking at where she's holding the broom. I'm surprised by the ice that she's taking. Michelle Englot on her final stone wrecked on one that was out front. She was trying to play a hack to bump her weight to tap the stone back. I guess she's going across and through the hole to get to the forefoot rather than trying to get to the face of her own with the in-turn.
Mentioned there's a lineup change here. Yesterday, their third, Geneva Chislett, took a fall on the ice, and so she is sitting, and Christiane West is in, and that won't get there. 1 red it is.
Her weight was close.
Little more.
8 foot.
We're close. Not bad.
8 foot.
Line's good.
Hanging a little. Starting to go now. Yep. Going real
Line's
hard now,
good.
guys. Going really hard. 8 foot.
Curling hard.
Yep.
Yep.
8 foot.
Come on. Hard.
Just 8 foot.
Trick it from Devereaux.
Come on. Yes.
And now Porter.
Sorry.
Good
That was stickier there, yeah. Sorry.
Good enough.
Yeah. Like a good porter does. Carried it there. A new competition format at the Scotties means a new format for the annual Ford Hot Shots. 15 teams started the event with a chance to win $15,000, and one lucky fan would receive a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. The field down to 4, and in that final round, Team Manitoba would score early and often, including a 5 on the Around the Horn triple takeout, finishing the competition with 57 points. With the win, Team Manitoba takes home that $15,000, and the lucky fan, Penticton's Arlene Kolunzik, wins herself a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. Congratulations. I get a kick out of that every time. These girls are awesome. And they are so far, as they are tied for the top of their group. As we welcome you back on this Monday afternoon to Penticton, the 2018 Scotties. South Okanagan Event Center. So 2 by Newfoundland Labrador. They lead at 3-1. We go to 5, and Alberta will once again have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Sorry, I didn't know which one you wanted.
Oh, pretty nice skips deuce by Stacy. Perfect come around on her first. Like you said, Russ, not deep. That gives an out. And Casey, she's had great draw weight. You leave her an opportunity to freeze and she'll make it.
Yeah, you're trying to get those twos and you get it all claustrophobic down the middle, and it's just throw the corner guard, keep it open. One mistake at the real turning point in that end was a hit and roll out, a simple hit and roll out. I can't stress that enough. It's my brother and I always used to say you have to learn to draw the 8-foot because the brushers can do the rest, and don't roll out.
It's bigger than you can imagine until you get burned by it a few times.
Same speed as your guards, the other end.
I don't know what happened on Christie's. She had good weight. It's just looked like they over-iced it and it never came off that center line. Tap Newfoundland Labrador in.
Might be a blessing though. You know, they're down to Alberta. They've got a couple guards on the same side. I always like that. There's a bigger target to get buried.
A lot more line. It's sliding. It's 4. Stay with
Three.
Not bad. Close.
We're very
It's a pretty big red target there.
No.
Get around at some point.
Not to be out. Okay. I think we're in anyways. Okay. Sit down. Okay. Okay.
Finally sits, and they are sitting 3.
Here now. Nose isn't bad either, though. Make that double. Out of my nose, make the double. Normal. Okay, right up, Jess.
Jessie Scheidegger.
Yeah. Yes. Roll.
And will stuff it and roll the shooter though underneath.
Well, that helps a lot, that roll.
Is it ever? That's why I love those 2 reds over there, which are accidental, but that could come into play as this end goes along.
It's one big wide guard.
Is it ever?
I think we're into it now. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not.
It's the deep end. Here we go.
So if I take a little bit less.
You don't have to be into it right now, though, Cheryl, right? You could run that red guard back.
Easily.
You could even draw for 3 somewhere. You got to be a little careful here, right?
The only trick with running that red back is you might, if you're trying to run it into that red shot or third shot stone, is you might jam it onto your own.
Very true.
Line's good. Yep.
2.
Hard, gotta go.
Deep 2. 3.
Hard, have to split the line.
3.
Yes.
We're 3.
Well,
we're 3.
Line's fine. Ish. Yep. Yes. Whoa, oh, sorry.
Almost in again, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought we were 2.
Feather double, you'll roll right behind those reds.
Oh, and then.
As soon as
You're into it.
How skinny is that?
You know, deeper end.
Just that, yeah.
Thin though, isn't it?
Like clearing the front. It's just really hard to make this way with this turn. So I think we just play that. You don't like running this one this way?
Well, we can, but it's just jamming in there. Right now, those reds are pretty good.
Yeah. We can, but if you ever do that, yeah.
PEI in Ontario blanked the 5th, so they're into their break. 2-1, Prince Edward Island.
Whatever you like, what do you like better? Whatever. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I understand what the front end's talking about opening it up and running that yellow, but it could turn out really bad if you jam it in behind the corners and you can never get at it.
I don't mind that, actually. Okay, peel.
Yeah, I liked your call. This is dangerous. There's a pretty good possibility this one they're running in will end up behind those reds. Then how do you get it out?
Yeah, and I think you have a chance at it's a thin double.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but take it.
Yeah.
Whatever comes up, you might roll behind the corner, and then the pressure's really on.
Whoa. Side one. Yep. Whoa.
There was a big no.
That's good. That's good.
Well, she'll run it back and get rid of 2.
Very good.
It worked out really well.
Any thinner, it hits that top one thicker, and that yellow rolls right in behind everything. Just got away with it.
I was going to say yes, I think, but I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Whoa!
That's good. That's good.
The two sisters, Jessie and Casey, tried to play together in the Super League in Lethbridge, and Casey says they nearly killed each other. And that's why they've been separated.
Real tight.
Yeah, there's good and bad with family, playing with family.
Real tight.
Real tight. I don't think we're in. But
No,
real tight.
no.
And also, she said, you find your comfort zone, you find your position. She thinks that Jessie really is a good second player.
She is. I think that's worked out really well, moving her to second. She likes the position, takes a lot of pride in it. And I think then the addition of Christy to the team, that's because Jessie can be, she's got some energy, and I think Christy's kind of calmed that down a little bit. Take a little more time on shots.
Oh, and then underneath. Now just spins it a little bit underneath. Leaves the shooter on that center line.
Top button. Okay. Full forward, top
Wanted to
button.
make that the other way.
Okay. So that was real tight on the
Finish it a little bit at the end.
We
All right,
talked
top
about these
button.
two rocks right here at the start of the
Probably
end.
want to be deeper than
They
the
still
current
can
one.
be run in here at any time, even the other one. So this end isn't over for Newfoundland yet. Got to be a little bit careful here.
Okay, room.
Such a good hitting team, and I would say Casey, Carrie Ann, and Jessie can all make that run back.
They're in Porter, and it's dying. You can hear them say and rub the roll. And now they've got something to maybe work with.
5'7". I think she was just light.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that caught the brushers a bit. I think they thought it was okay early, and when by the time they realized they had to go
Can I nut it?
between the curl and the weight, no chance.
That nose isn't bad.
That might be easier.
Yeah, that looks like nose.
Huh?
That looks like nose.
It is. It's nose.
Okay.
Or you can tap this, but I think that's a harder shot.
Okay, I like this.
Do you like just normal or? Well,
9?
Yeah. Do we need that much?
I gotta nose it.
Okay.
I like
you can
9.
hair on my side, right?
You could play the center guard. It's not easy either, but you'd sit 2 if you threw it soft enough. This one, I don't see a way of sitting 2. But at this point, score the way it is, you got to be careful not to give up another steal. So this is a good call too.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
Nothing yet. It's all on its own. Angle it back.
That's fine.
And now they'll rub it and roll it in. Shot stone now belongs to Newfoundland Labrador, but that center line guard is lined up.
That's good, Kara.
They did spill a second shot in for Alberta.
Yeah. Now I'm like, it's just like inches.
Yeah, it helps that they've got that second one in there. It's something that Stacy has to look at.
Guys like the guard on the run? I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Halfway?
Yeah.
You could play
Then
the
front face with the
yellow
center
red.
line?
That's the other option. Short little run.
Yeah?
I'm with you,
I don't know
Cheryl.
what else to play.
I
It's
kind
not
of
a
like
lot
that.
of great
You
options.
could probably set 3 if you tried hard enough.
And spring at least the yellow, your yellow that you're promoting in behind that center line guard run.
Yeah, and if it doesn't ever finish, then
She's got to hit and roll.
well, she might have a double.
Or that too, yeah.
I like leaving that other yellow in there too.
Right there, Cheryl. Hit it out that way. That goes. Your shooter comes in. That comes in, and the other one might even sneak in.
Yeah. I like that. It's scary with if you've got an opportunity and you don't have hammer to get rid of that Alberta stone.
Well, you're 2 up. That's the other thing.
Okay, Julie,
And they have a pretty short couple runs on the right-hand side. The ones you pointed out before are still there.
You just know they're going to come into play.
Whoa!
You've been eyeing them all
I've
in.
been just staring at those. Put a little bit of that steak sauce on it. Kick it in there.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Okay. that does it.
I think so.
I think that does it.
I was worried it lined it up to nose into our two yellow back button.
Be nice out here.
You think it took that little red raise away?
It took the center line one away. There's still one on the left, two on the left.
You tapping the red in on the right, Cheryl?
That was the call.
Do you think
Okay.
this what she threw down here is enough?
Pardon? You don't think that's enough?
It's pretty close.
Yeah. I think that'll be really close.
Might be
Yeah.
a
With
hair
T9
sticky
weights?
out here.
Yeah,
but-
maybe a foot or two. Won't hurt you, right?
Do you think I can throw the same as the dry through here?
That's
think
what we were
that's
just
the
talking
weight.
about,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh yeah, throw that same.
Yeah, I think that's close.
Whoa.
9,
Where?
9, 10,
Whoa. Whoa. Hit.
10. Should I?
Whoa, it's coming. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Go, go, go. Hard, Jess. Hard,
Yeah,
hard,
Moore
hard.
with a couple of late licks and just didn't come up.
Okay. We don't see much of that. The lack of curl on a spot.
No.
I think that was pretty good weight for what you were trying to do. It just needed to get up to almost nose.
Weight was really close.
Roll to the back of the 8-foot.
In a 3-3 tie. Oh, goodness. British Columbia here has a chance to crack a big end.
Well, and it's been a really weird end. BC was lying 4 at one point, and then Amelia's first stone was a brilliant run back double to get herself out of trouble, and was trying to play a double on her final stone, just overthrew it a bit and flashed. And so advantage now back to BC, a chance for 3.
Good. Good sleeping.
And there it is, all around the edge of the 12. Put 3 on the board. They'll go to the break. BC leading at 6-3. Stacy Curtis
Erica, you got
trying
it.
to out-yell the crowd.
Sorry.
And they'll roll it out.
Probably like an 8. Sorry. Probably peel.
It was definitely loving it.
Here it comes, Cheryl.
I think it's our
Where's your barbecue sauce?
It's easier than this.
Not an easy shot at all, but I don't see another choice in this case.
It's kind of, and it's
Whatever
worth
you like. I don't mind this either.
the risk
You know
for
what
a
I'll do? I
deuce.
threw a 9 here.
Yeah, it's just, do we care to
gotta
give up
hurry up.
one? I don't know. My first gut was that for 2, but, or do we need to score and we just draw for 1? I like this.
Okay.
I think that's
Just
a good
9, like what
conversation to
I-
have.
Yeah,
You need
just what you
everybody
feel
on
like
board.
that.
Are you guys
Side one's
okay
a
if we
little
end up
easier,
giving up a steal?
Or
Because
no?
we could.
I don't.
If we all are,
like
it's
this
worth the
one.
risk to get the
Sorry,
deuce.
case there.
Yeah.
7/8.
Yeah.
Just a hair high size. As a matter of fact, dead on. You might get lucky and
Kind of weight, sorry. Did you
tick
say?
off your own, the other red one there and get away with it.
Would you play the draw here, Russ, or the run?
I think I'd play the run.
The draw's not that easy. There's,
No, right.
Like you're kind of getting forced out wide.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you move it?
They're both hard, but this is for 2.
Yeah.
Big shot here. It could be 4-1 or 3-3.
Really nice.
Final stone.
Yeah.
Casey Scheidegger. Christy Moore picks her up now, trying to hold this and angle it back. Have they got this angle back? Oh, they'll run it by.
Yellow.
And it will be a steal of 1, Newfoundland and Labrador. Two teams undefeated coming in with 3 straight wins.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Newfoundland, Labrador with a 4-1 lead over Alberta. Their skip, Stacy Curtis from the St. John's Curling Club Remax Centers with Brian.
Stacy, a battle of two undefeated teams coming in. How have you matched up with Alberta through this first five?
I think we've matched up pretty well. The girls are playing well in front of me, and we've made some shots, and we've pretty much stuck to the game plan.
You're a team that's been very consistently getting better each and every Scotties. What's been the difference for you so far this year in BC?
I think there's a couple of different things. Being used to arena ice, we picked up on the ice pretty quickly out of practice, and being able to play together for a few years now, it's certainly helped us.
Where's your confidence at, considering previous years to now undefeated coming into this game?
I think our confidence is high. We still have room for improvement, and we want to close this one out and continue to go. So we're excited, and we want to have a great second half of this game.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
So as we check the numbers after five, the key there to me was we're getting used to arena ice, and certainly it does look like Stacy Curtis is.
Oh, she's been incredible. Her draw weight, she forced Alberta in two ends just with her draws, and then she ended up getting a skip deuce in four with both of her draws as well, 89%.
By comparison, Casey Scheidegger just 48%. The numbers after five brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. Alberta will have last rock when we come back and trailing by 3.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Our team really gels well together. We have a lot of history. A few of us have been playing together for over 12 years now. And we also have Crystal on board now for a few years, so she brought a ton of experience with her. So it's really a good combination of players.
We definitely play much better when we're relaxed, and whatever happens here, let's just leave it all out on the ice and just play our best and stay focused the whole entire game.
That is our featured game when we join you again this evening at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Carrie Anderson currently tied for top spot with Manitoba. She, the wild card team, having won over Chelsea Carey on Friday night to get into the field of 16. As we welcome you back Monday afternoon, 4-1. It is Newfoundland and Labrador leading. And here in 6, Alberta with last drop, playing the Redstone.
I thought we were just a rock higher.
You have to hand it to Stacy Curtis. She took some risk last end, but a couple of really well-positioned guards and draws, they got out of it. And to hold Scheidegger, who's been scoring, 8 points a game, to 1 halfway through, is quite an accomplishment.
Is it the way, Cheryl, that Newfoundland and Labrador have been playing, or is it the lack of shot success? But we showed you the numbers by Casey Scheidegger.
Okay, yeah, I think it's honestly Stacy herself to a point where she's making those freezes, and that forces Alberta. Alberta's had an opportunity. They had a chance in the second. Stacy made a great shot, freeze. Then Stacy in the third, same thing. And then Stacy comes around and sets up when they have hammer for their deuce, just really forcing Casey to some really tough shots.
Yeah, she's out curling the Alberta skip. It's that simple.
PEI with a 2-1 lead, and sitting 1-2. Oh, yeah, 1-2.
Yep.
Final stone coming up Ontario.
And for Robin McPhee, her final stone was the hit and stick. Had hoped to roll a little bit and take away this double opportunity, but it is there for Ontario.
So double and sip, bring the stone edge of the 8 into play for 2. For Ontario and Holly Duncan, and the champions from the Royal Canadian Curling Club.
Okay, good scrub.
And that will be for the single.
Okay, 1 yellow.
Nice here, Jess.
What do you think, Chris?
Well, here's an opportunity here for Alberta.
I think it's close.
Coming deep by Newfoundland and Labrador, and now you've got a chance.
A freeze is okay.
Yeah.
Christy Moore. Carrie-Ann McTaggart picking up Jessie Scheidegger. And
Good,
right
Jess.
to it, and they'll grab the
Wait.
pinhole. That little tap now allows some room to bump that stone back.
6.
Yep. 6,
I think if you're Alberta, you just, you know, you can't try and get it all back in one end till you get a deuce, and that's what happens with some skips. They go all in, and all of a sudden you give up a steal of 2 or 3. Make sure you open it up. Make sure you can score. Set up a little later for your deuce. Now, in this case, they really had no choice but to go into the
7.
forefoot with those 2 deep stones.
It's very similar.
Whoa. It's a hair less.
In. Tiny bit less.
X.
In. All there.
A lot wider
Julie
line.
Devereaux
No.
pointing at the rafters, saying this is a little hot.
We are bumping.
No. We're bumping.
It's the same as last.
Just that extra 2 feet won't allow it to curl.
Okay.
Just keep bumping them back a bit here. Good chance for Alberta.
Wide.
What?
Wide. 2 feet more.
2 feet more.
2 feet more.
2 feet more.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 feet
Actually,
more.
not even. Throw the same weight. Same weight.
Okay, right up, Jess.
Now, the key on this shot is to get a little roll underneath. You don't have to roll too far because the one yellow is going nowhere.
Whoa. Back 12. Whoa, close. Back 12.
No.
Whoa, right now.
No.
Back
No.
12.
No.
Carry. Hard.
Now trying to help it over.
Hard against the nose. Hard.
And who knows
Great
they
shot.
get. Little tap, moves that shot stone back. It still is shot, hanging on to the back of the button.
Well, and a good lead with theirs frozen on top of that yellow. It's not going anywhere right now either.
Do you think the...
Dangerous to play a freeze with a 3-point lead, but if you ever snuggle one in there, it might stay there for the entire end.
Yeah, 14, 8, 15, I think is close. Okay. Right out of there and let's make it. You got this.
Could hit something, Cheryl. You could blast that top and maybe you make the red double. But there is a little spot to get in there.
Well, they kind of have caused themselves their own grief this end by those couple being deep.
7.
Now you need to make some shots to get out of it.
So Aaron Porter right away. Julie Devereaux, Erica Trickett have got her. Going to try to come through this hole. That's not a chance.
Oh boy. Oh, that's trouble now.
I had a 16. Picked halfway down. Okay.
Well, they're saying the pick.
Top 8's fine, right?
Yeah.
You could have come around and tapped. The other one sat 3, which would be the instinct, but then that would leave this exact same shot for Stacy Curtis in Newfoundland. I like this because now you've got them both ways. As long as this drops short, you've got a tap with the intern if this stops in time and a tap with the out.
And you saw she has her draw weight. She has her draw weight. Snuggle up in there.
Oh,
hello.
At 14, on what she just threw. Do we just come in on top?
You might have to just, follow that down.
Come in on top?
Okay.
I think it's getting too late to do anything else.
Julie,
And you have a chance. You can tap that shot stone just a touch. Might be really impossible to remove.
Even if you freeze it, give them one. That
Yeah.
would be a parade.
Pretty good victory. The mayor would come.
Oh, for sure. Speeches, the whole thing.
Better. 7.
Okay. I think so.
Close.
I think
Yeah, gotta go. Room.
Well, she pulled the string on the first one. What's Aaron Porter got here?
Looks much better.
No, we're bumping. Whoa.
Yeah, here, by and through. Here it comes, down to it. And bump. And spin over. But that little rub and roll off, what has that done?
And
Heavier there.
gives them a chance, Alberta, but it's hard. It's hard to throw any. They can't throw any weight and get to the inside with that one that was just thrown.
Do you even have to throw weight at it?
No, I was scary though, because you might lose both.
maybe a touch more. Get to nose.
Can I get to nose and tap it?
That would be the right
That?
call.
This
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty hard. Like back line?
Should we rip
Those in there hard.
What if we rip the guards? Is that
Or a
good?
double peel.
Double peel works.
I like that.
Sure.
Lever.
The reason is that top red at the 10 o'clock position in the forefoot. How do you get that out if you're Newfoundland? The middle one's not going anywhere, so this simplifies it. You should be able to get your 2 this way.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Uh-oh, look out, look out, look out.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's fine.
That was bad luck.
After all, they settle. It is now still Alberta sitting the 1, just grabbing the pinhole.
I wouldn't categorize that as fine. You've
No.
left the center guard, which is a really scary part. And got so unlucky here.
I felt like they're really rushing on that shot. Like they quickly said, yeah, the double peel. And there was no time taken kind of for Carrie Ann to settle in and throw it. Seemed fast.
He has that.
To me, it's the worst thing that could happen. You got the guard, you've got a yellow raise, you've got a yellow raise on the right, and now the red shot rock has been released, so it can be moved.
I don't know if she cannot lose this one and, like, do you know what I'm saying?
I guess. How much does she have of this?
Which
Timeout.
one?
Timeout.
Okay, we called the time anyway. I know.
Timeout. I think
So
the guard's
timeout,
the
2
call.
90-second timeouts available, and
Which one, the
that will
yellow or
be
the red?
Eugene Trickett to the
Like
ice.
next to nothing.
Okay.
You got a teeny
I
tiny
think I just
sliver
guard
of the red.
Eugene.
If we guard, she
The angles aren't great for her to run something.
spins that out of there. What
Unless
if
she does that.
if we're right in the pocket of our own,
Here?
right there?
But if we ever,
If you ever clip and come off,
outside, it's not
I don't mind a guard. Okay. Now,
Do you think that's better?
we're second shot. If we guard, how much has she got at the outside?
None.
None.
She has
the red.
She's got a teeny tiny bit of this one, and she's got next,
But if she
next
clips
to
that
nothing.
one there, can she squirt that?
That's not going in for.
That's not going in?
It's going right to there.
Like. I
Okay.
don't think
All
so.
right. You can play your guard.
Do you like this better?
What can go
If
wrong
we
with that, I
absolutely
guess? Like-
perfectly make it, the only thing then is she might be able to squirt our yellow off
Yeah.
there by jam,
Yeah.
and then she'll lie 3.
Okay.
You want to play the guard? Fine.
Guard. Where exactly do we want to be, guys?
I think here.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Okay.
So just not quite touching the line.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
At a 3.
Worst
Yeah.
possible thing happened to Alberta there when they missed that double peel.
Do you like the idea of the guard here, Cheryl, or would you play yellow onto the shot rock to try and move it back and leave your yellow there?
You know, my first gut was actually to come down and freeze with the intern on into that little pocket.
Is that close?
On the center line.
Yeah.
There have been a few more rocks
That would
down
be
here
that
now.
would solve all the problems.
It
wouldn't
would. I understand the risk if you chip off, but they've thrown it quite a few times. I don't love the guard. I like getting in there.
3.
Okay, clean. Okay, lots of room.
3.
Clean.
Pretty
Lots of
tight.
line.
2.
Whoa.
Clean.
2.
It's gonna
Line's
overcurl.
3.
Whoa.
No,
over
it
and up.
needs to stop.
Over and up.
Just a 2.
Just let it sit. You're over curling.
3. Do you want a little rubby?
You're over curling.
Do you want a little rub?
Yep. Whoa. You're not. Yep.
Oh, if that had got by, the yellow would have been exposed.
Good call on the
Definitely
rub.
on top of it now.
Sorry, it's quick there.
It's gotten a lot faster.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't think I was that deep.
The best way to score for Alberta is to come down and get that thing. The red goes back, they might get lucky there. The yellow goes out, and their shooter could stay for 3, maybe 4. The only way you can do that now with any weight is to remove these 2 rocks.
Casey Scheidegger, her first. Right now, sitting the 1. And we'll open up everything.
Come on, get back here. Okay, good throw.
What if I'm right here?
I don't hate that, Stace.
Okay, I think
Do
so.
you like this better?
I don't know if we can get more than one.
Or is that just a bigger
I
target?
think it just makes it easier. I think just there.
Okay. Split the center?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little less than you had for your guard.
Okay, do you want a little more? I got across though.
Yep, no,
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Guys like right in on top?
Not some crazy triple or anything for a bundle.
Well, she's gonna have something. Like I can't guard everything. I just think getting in there and trying to corner the yellow and guard our
It's
yellow
interesting.
one too.
Casey, or pardon me, Carrie-Ann McTaggart is going up and looking at that Yellowstone in the 12 and thinking that may be something off of that. You see it too, or is there nothing there? Is she just seeing something? So we quickly jump over on Quebec, BC, 6-3. BC leading, and again, more pressure on the young Quebec skip.
Well, they called a timeout to take a look at shot options, and you could see the coach sort of gesturing towards the forefoot, the draw, but there was no question that Emilia wanted to play this run back, and that is what she's playing.
Final stone for Stacy Curtis. Trying to just nestle it in there. Boy, she waits for brilliance.
Fantastic.
Gagne. And we'll leave it right there. She jammed it, and it'll be 2 yellows. Steal a 2, and BC starting to pull away.
Can you get, if you hit that left yellow, Russ, can you get the 2 yellows to go on the right?
I don't think you got enough on that one.
I don't think so. It goes across the top, Cheryl.
Doesn't clip it.
Score with these
I think it would drag. I don't think so.
Like at this point, you're desperate to get 1.
But if this
Well, they've got their 1, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they've
think
got
they
1.
do. Yeah, they do.
But I don't know
not.
how you get that out. I really don't. What a great freeze again. It's all about brilliant draw shots by the skipper.
Her weight has
Try
been.
and crotch this is what we're
I like that shot just based
It's
on that
just-
on her first one.
Yeah,
How much
yeah,
of
you
the
did.
6
Yeah.
does it get? No, how much does the 8 get of the 6?
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's.
or does it not?
And things will
take
happen
that
here.
out?
Well, it depends. Depends what happens there first, right?
This might come back.
It might
this way.
save
This
it.
is coming back here. This is definitely coming back here.
This is spinning.
I
off
don't
of this
see what
one
else you have
and
for.
spinning into there.
Okay, so quarter of a rock, half a rock, half.
If you nose the 8, do you get 2?
No.
Okay, then I think you give it a go.
Okay.
I don't think you can hurt yourself.
Half a rock, okay?
Half?
I think half is
Half
real
to
close.
a third.
Yeah.
Okay, with peel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your former teammate, Susan O'Connor.
That's the one you drew up, Cheryl. If it touches this one, this rock here, it might kick it out, but I don't.
Right.
It might, and if it does, it's
But it
then
should be
spinning,
real
and it
close,
spins off that one, and it spins off this one. The other problem, though, is when that yellow comes down, where's that red one go? It might touch this rock here and kick out that way. And you might still only get 1.
I'm with Susan, though. I don't think you can hurt yourself, so try it.
Final stone.
Clean! Whoa! Whoa! No! It's
Now we'll just
falling.
watch.
Come on.
See where they settle. Oh, and that's all she got. She's got the 1.
Yeah. 1 red.
Yeah, 1 red it is.
Yeah, 1 red.
Okay. 1 red.
Alberta gets a single. Newfoundland and Labrador continue to lead on this Monday afternoon. The Jets on TSN continues tomorrow when the Jets battle the Lightning. You can catch the action 6:30 p.m. Central on TSN 3 and in the Jets region. Winnipeg currently second in the conference behind, of all people, Vegas Golden Knights. What a season. First-time team, Vegas, and they're in first place in the conference.
Because you can't even get tickets. It's pretty incredible.
So Alberta settles for the single. Great draws by Stacy Curtis, really limiting Alberta to any offense. And here in the 7th and leading Newfoundland and Labrador, once again, we'll have Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
Well, every time Alberta's had the hammer in the 3rd, Stacy made that freeze and forced them to 1. In the 5th, Casey tried that run and ended up giving up a steal, and then in the sixth, same thing, forced Alberta to one with a great freeze.
Fantastic freeze.
That's fine.
She bounces off there. She gives up 3 or 4. Threw it perfect.
Okay.
10-5.
10.5. You got it. Let's make it. Control?
Yep.
Yep. 2-2 tie. PEI sitting 1, and they do have last draw.
Well, it could have been much worse. Holly Duncan sat on the hack and faced 3 on her final stone, made a double, almost made the triple, but her shooter rolled a little bit too far. It's the one on the edge of the 12-foot, so that does allow a draw for 2 as long as she's biting the 8.
Just clean in, just clean in.
PEI champions out of the Charlottetown Curling Club. Ontario from the Royal Canadian Curling Club in Toronto, and there's your deuce.
Line's good. 6.
Close line.
Lead only right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
6, 5. Yes.
Really gotta go.
They have to be careful to not group the 2 guards together here.
Really gotta go.
Hard. Gotta go. All the way. Rub. Keep going.
Okay.
So it's the new look Scotties here in Penticton. 16 teams, including a wild card team. That's Carrie Anderson. In 2 groups of 8, play a 7-game round robin. Then as of Thursday, or the end of Wednesday's play, starting Thursday, top 4 in each group will advance and take their record. So think back to what we've always talked about in the past. In a conventional round robin, we've said 4 losses. Here, the thought being 3 losses maybe. Best 4-3 should get you something, maybe. 4-4 could get you a tiebreaker. That's the new thought process. So you've got teams out here now at 2 losses, such as PEI, such as Ontario, Quebec, BC. This is must-win day for them, so they don't lose 3 too quickly.
And you really don't. 3 might get you into a championship pool at 4-3, but that you're not home and cooled out, because now you're playing 4 great teams that from the other half you have to do awfully well to survive and get into the Page playoff system. So every loss is crucial.
Yeah, you carry your win-loss record into the championship pool. So you'd like to carry as few losses as possible into that.
No bump. Yep. Go.
Great shot.
Just perfect.
And again, Newfoundland Labrador deep and allowing these freezes.
Nunavut and the team from Iqaluit pick up a single and 6. But trail Team Canada and Michelle Englot.
Same. Yep. Hard. Same. Yes. Hard. Yes. Hard.
Okay.
That actually helps. Unfortunately, it leaves a guard, but it gets rid of the backing. And it's your stone. You might be able to use it to run back again. You're lucky they didn't just straight jam it.
Yes.
Not awful. Not terrible, but not the call.
Yeah, to the outside yellow, that would have been terrible.
5. Line's good. Yes, a 4 right now. Let it work. Easy. Line's good. Line and Jess.
5.
Line's good.
Jess. 5. At least.
I don't know what to do. You're wide open. You're just going to give him an easy double.
Whoa.
Yep, go, Chris. Hard.
Should be able to bury an inch to keep it going.
Hard.
Okay, tough one.
Yeah, maybe a couple of greens.
That was their only choice in trying to bring that guard into play.
10.
Okay.
Is 10 okay?
What?
10.
I like the weight choice. Play it a little tight. Even if you tick your own, open it up is fine.
Let's make it.
But this run back will get them both, will it not?
Yeah, the double's there. Just don't get it wide.
Erin Porter.
Yes.
And picked up right away. Did she get this started?
Yeah, and once it grabs that ribbon, it could get onto that guard in a real hurry.
Devereaux, trick it. Here comes that guard. Devereaux, trick it. And that's what they'll touch.
Tough shot.
Is there a hole? Just look the other side center. Is that? Just look the other side center. Yes, really hard! Yes! Come on!
Almost.
Okay. 6, yeah. Thought you were getting by.
What is she on? Wait.
9-7.
Okay.
You guard this a couple times. You could even tap with your last one. Sit 2 buried.
2, 3. Okay, line isn't
Yeah,
great.
pretty
On
tight.
its own then. Let it work. On its own.
Really tight.
No. Whoa. You might have to finish.
On its own. On its own.
Stay close.
On its own if
Whoa.
it's a 3.
Close. Where?
No, no,
Just past
no,
the
on its own. Whoa.
Off. Sit.
Okay.
Let her go. That's fine. That's good.
Do you like the same?
Sure.
Little less weight.
Okay.
The double's still there.
That's not really great, the run.
Okay.
I think we do that.
What did I just throw?
9-7.
I think you got to try to get rid of at least one of these second or
I was just
shot
tight,
stone.
eh?
Yes. She said you were tight.
It's there.
Just, eh? Drop the weight this time, which will make it harder to make the double.
9-8.
Whoa. Whoa. It's 9-8.
9-8.
Whoa.
10.
9-8.
Whoa. 10.
No.
Come on,
Aaron Porter going to try it one more time here.
Go.
Yep.
Go. Okay,
And
that's
she'll
fine.
stuff it.
Right over. That's good.
Leave it in the 8-foot, but Shot Rock does belong to Alberta.
Well, and not a bad result because it does make Alberta have to think about it. There's 2 yellows. Newfoundland Labrador has hammer.
So how did she get here? Winning the Alberta Championship, Casey Scheidegger actually stole it against Shannon Clybring. She's had that sort of MO of coming back and putting pressure on. When she won in her tour event back in 16, it was a steal against Silvana Tiranzoni.
Yeah, they say they're a team that never gives up because of history. They've come back in a lot of games. Always believe they can.
3, 4. Fighting. Fighting. We're not in yet.
Okay. No, leave it high.
Fighting.
Yep, pull a bit. Yep, by center. Yep, pull a bit.
We're even.
That's good.
We're not even getting good.
Not getting the finish there
Lose
that
the 2?
we've seen earlier in the week.
No, it leaves the double.
Crack the double. I think we cracked
Yes,
the
that
double,
one.
eh?
Does that always go into that 6?
I think if you hit that pretty thin, no.
The 8 first?
Yeah, I think if you hit the 8 first, then it should go over top.
Yeah, because that Alberta just tucked that around.
Yeah, I was thinking peel.
Like, fairly thin, but...
I mean, even if I just peel the 8, it's not awful, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you'll probably punch the 40 here.
Yeah.
Are you trying to peel?
Yeah.
Double's great, though, eh?
Yeah.
Third straight appearance for Stacy Curtis, who had to beat Heather Strong twice to get here, and Heather Strong was the team to beat. She went through round robin undefeated. And as Kathy talked about earlier, 7 teams in the Newfoundland and Labrador playdowns in 2 years, up from just 3.
That's incredible. It's great to see.
Another double here. If you get the back rock as thin as possible, you can maybe even squirt into the rings.
Stacy Curtis and her first.
Yes, guys, hard. Good. Yep.
Well, they've got that red surrounded now.
Do they ever?
Lots to run in.
I think that's about as good as I could do.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Great shot, Stace.
Well swept. Well swept. Do we just guard? Do you like just guard or?
Kind of think you have to.
Okay.
I don't know.
So.
Boy, straight guard's dangerous too, isn't it, Shirley? And they run in that yellow, sit 3 buried.
Yeah.
2 buried at least.
Yeah.
Well, they're just right now a little relentless, BC, with this pressure on a young Quebec team.
Well, and it's not only putting pressure, but how they did. Kessa made 2 fantastic shots. She made a double to lie 3 on her first, and so Amelia went around to the back 8-foot, and Kessa made the run back to lie 3 again. And so this is the force, needs full 8-foot.
And the front end is back right off this. All on its own. And it'll dig in, back 4 for the single.
What's the option to this guard, Russ? Like, could you freeze in the pocket?
Yeah, best guard is second shot, eh?
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
In the middle. Whoa, gotta stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Sit. Okay. Yeah, cover. Normal? Okay. Right. Let's make this.
Now we watched Casey try one similar to this 2 ends ago, and she missed it. So it's not like this is easy, but if this is made properly, it's 7-2.
You just normal. Yep. How easy? Normal. Okay. Let's make it. You got it. Just off nose?
Is that normal weight, Cheryl, that controllable weight we talked about earlier?
It is. I think on this ice, I mean, it's really the weight you know and you've seen in the spot, because you just need to touch that red somewhere. It'd be nice to stick around for your 3, but not critical. So whatever weight you know to put the broom down.
Yummy. Okay.
Really surprised at that call. Could work.
Yep.
Close to rolling in for 4, too.
Final stone. Picked up right away out of her hand. Erica Trickett, Julie Devereaux, Aaron Porter calling line. Run this back, stick it, you get 3. Run it back, stick it! And you've got 3.
3. Did not hear the whoa. No, sorry.
Stacy Curtis, Newfoundland and Labrador, watching it all the way. Have you got it?
Great shot.
Yes, you do.
3.
What else can you say but wow? She's had her draw weight, make that angle raise, picks up 3. Pretty shot.
But this was it was really the weight she knew for the ice, and they talked about what they could throw. This is what she was confident with. A little scary at the end. Made it perfect. She was calling off. Right here you can see her.
Great shot.
Great shot indeed. Key shot brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
She's got everything this game, from the freezes to the draws to the runbacks.
You know, you can talk about this format, and there's all kinds of, you can pick holes in it. I personally would love to see the Scotties and the Briar start on a Friday like it did with the play-in game here. Have 2 or 3 draws on Friday. You have a full weekend package, an opening weekend and an ending weekend. It would help ticket sales. But allowing every single province in, not having a relegation, has allowed somebody like Stacy Curtis to have some reps on arena ice against the Jennifer Jones and the Rachel Holmans and the top teams. And it's eerily similar to what happened to Brad Gushu. Brad Gushu went 1-10 in his first Canadian junior. He then struggled for a few years at the Briar. When I say struggle, he might have gone 4-5 or whatever it was. But look what happened to Brad Gushu, and it's the same type of thing here. They won 1 game, won 2 games, won 3 games, won 5 games. And they see what they have to do, and they're going out and doing it. Hats off.
Well, and I think they believe they can do it. Stacy was quoted as saying, you know, I saw Brad do it.
Yeah.
So I know that somebody from the Rock can win.
Yeah.
It might take a lot of work and travel, but it's possible.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Yeah. They've been the better team here.
I would have looked at a different call with Alberta. Just that run was, you know, not simple, but pretty straightforward. You could have gone in there, freeze, tapped your own.
If you freeze, there's 0 chance of scoring more than 1 for Newfoundland. If you also freeze or tap it, you're actually sitting 2. Now Newfoundland's not even playing the run back against 2. Then they've got a tough draw around that guard that was raised. You could come out with a steal of 2. Now the score is 4-4.
Well, if I remember correctly, even if you don't get down and freeze it by coming around, you might choke it off.
Yes.
You might not have the run back.
That's right. You still, exactly. Oh, man.
Oh, no, do not say that.
Sorry, Cheryl.
Out loud, that was your outside voice.
Take a look. Whoa.
He baited me into it.
He did. He was. I could see him. He threw out the net.
Let's jump over to PEI and Ontario, and it is PEI that are sitting the one, but look at those 2 yellows.
On her final stone, facing 3, Robin McPhee tried the hit and roll under. Got a little bit of a roll, but it is still wide open from the half for Holly Duncan.
Same weight. 7-8.
Remarkable performance by this Ontario team in the Ontarios. In Whitby, they lost their first 2 in a triple knockout format and then ran the table and beat Danielle Inglis.
You're fine.
There they are. How do you like that? Get 3 back.
3 yellow.
Yeah, 3 yellow, and just like that, Ontario's on top.
The 2-2 record's a bit deceiving for Ontario. You know, their first Scotties as a team, and they struggled, lost a couple close ones early, really close games. Right down to the last shot, I think it was with Anderson, but they win one of those first 2, and then they're right there.
Yep, right at it.
Yeah, you don't feel the pressure so much. You're not playing under the gun.
Yep, 8. Yes. Hard. Yep, Julie. Yes. Hard, Erica. Yes. Yep. Clean. You should be okay. Good.
You really need to think for a 3 here if you're Casey Scheidegger. Get your 3. Steal, you're in an extra end. It's hard to steal more than 1 when the other team's playing a defensive style. So you want to grab a 3 here. You need 1 more guard to be able to do that.
8, 7, back is 5. Clean.
9. We got lost.
Well then. There it goes.
This is definitely running like it has some weight. They need to get it back. They want to stack a couple on top of here.
No.
That changes the path.
It's not true, I don't think. Go,
Finish.
Yeah, go.
Might still have half.
No.
They're not right behind the sheet. Oh, not enough that I would risk it.
All right, same weight.
Yep. Right at it, Erin. Little less than our first.
Just a light clean.
Clean. 8-2. Good. Same spot, or we can split the house. Whatever you like. Okay. Just make sure they're evenish. Like a little less. Mine's a hair tight.
Pretty much the same spot on the other side as her first.
Really curling.
Back 8 foot.
It's really curling. You're gonna be out on the wing. Out on the wing. You're here for line.
Alberta with last dog trying to split the rings now and pick up their 2 this way.
Casey did a wonderful job there of letting the brushers who are judging the speed, the actual path. It curled so much it was over into the weeds a little bit, so they had to be proactive brushing.
That's soft release, sorry. Okay. Just wasn't really through the broom. Yeah.
Like about as cross the house as you could get.
Yeah.
No,
They made a really nice
hit and
one.
stick here and make her have to hit and stick. We're going to try to roll to the middle a little bit. See if we can't get her to roll a bit somewhere to make a double, but nose hit's good too. Yeah.
9.5 shot.
Yeah.
Right on.
Clean it.
9.
Whoa, just whoa.
It's very
whoa.
big.
Whoa.
8-8.
No. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, come up, come up, come up. Good.
Yeah, it does and sits there for Shot Rock for the moment. Well, you talk about the complete game at an important time in a round robin, and Stacy Curtis has done that. Look at 92, 90, 91 overall. And then Casey Scheidegger, by comparison, struggling with her draws, forced to some tough shots, didn't get a lot of support. Carrie-Anne McTaggart has brought her numbers up to 70, but what a game so far by Stacy Curtis. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Not this far in. Do you like 10 better?
Whatever you know the ice better for, it's fine.
I like 9.5.
I kind of like a little bit of their first call on weight, which is closer to a 10. You don't want to roll out here.
Clean. Just clean.
Weight's nice.
Clean.
Weight's real nice.
Makes these a little tougher when they're back in the house.
Yep. Center. Whoa. Clean. Good. Little roll.
Let her go.
And rolls it towards the center line.
Good throw. Real nice weight. Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I'll throw a little less. A little more ice, so yeah.
9.5?
Yeah.
That was 8.
Do you think if we get a deuce, we keep going?
Oh, yeah.
It's only 3 if we steal 2 or 1 even.
We've been set up to steal.
Yeah, just gonna make a couple more guards.
So thinking it through, they are. Casey Scheidegger and Carrie-Anne McTaggart. 2 here.
Whoa.
Set ourselves up for a steal. And we're back in.
Good.
I like that same, like,
I do.
soft 9.5
Yeah.
pace.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying.
Your way. What's that, sister?
Thanks.
And I think they're going back. Alberta is looking at the opportunities they've had. And it'll just be a difference of a shot made here or there. But, you know, they've had chances in a couple ends that they could have got big ends. So they're remembering that. Get a simple deuce here and throw some center guards and see what comes about for a steal.
Clean.
A little more.
Clean. Whoa. Close. Clean. Whoa. Clean. You're fine. Clean. Yep. Little bit. Clean. Good.
And down to it for the 2 here in 8. The comeback begins for Alberta. Updates for you late on this Monday afternoon, and let's start with BC and Quebec, and it's sitting 1 for sure, maybe 2 BC. Final stone on the way, Kesavanosh.
Well, for the Quebec skip, her final stone slid through the hole a little bit too deep. They took a lot of time looking. I do believe BC feels they are already lying 2 because they could have tapped back the Quebec stone. So I think this is a draw for 3.
Out of Nanaimo, both these teams coming in at 1 and 2. And that will be for a sure 2. As they take a look, not quite sure. Maybe they'll call for the measure. A little bit of a high 5, certainly. Well played by Kesavanosh, Gagne, and the team, and that's it. And so they will acknowledge the 2 for sure. And it goes into the book as a 10-4 final. And now BC goes 2 and 2. Meanwhile, it's a final as well, as Team Canada improves to 3 and 1 with a 13-4 win over Nunavut, and the team from Iqaluit lose their 4th in a row. As we play in this B pool, Alberta, Newfoundland, Labrador coming in top of the table. That's a big win for Team Canada, as it is for British Columbia, and Quebec suffers that 3rd. Again, we're talking what will get you something. We're believing that 3 losses will get you at least a playoff spot, maybe 4, a possible tiebreaker. That's how we see things here, so you see things at home from here in the Scotties in Penticton. So Alberta with 2 in that 8th. We go to the 9th. Newfoundland and Labrador do have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Christy Moore for Alberta. First one tight, second one lined up perfectly. You're always trying to guard that back one, because if it's not perfectly guarded, then you see Newfoundland and Labrador play the tick on the back one, but no sight of it, so they're going to come around top 4.
Okay.
Must have gave that a good push.
She did.
Erica's had a couple in this game like that that's got them into trouble. Stacy's bailed them out a couple times too. So.
Yeah, she had to peel her own out last end. A couple ends ago, that was the rocks that you froze down to. Just
right.
You gotta really have to look at the score when you're either throw them through or make sure you use your brushers.
7. Okay, well then. 7. Whoa. Okay, line. Pretty good. Yeah. Go. You got room. 7. You got room. You have room.
Lots of weight here.
Looks pretty heavy. Okay, go back 4. Back 4. Back 4. Back 4. Yep. Go. Okay, that's good.
That's good, Josh. Sorry, just a little.
Well, this is an important skill set, isn't it, for somebody like Stacy Curtis or any team, about closing out a game. You're in control. We know what happened at the Scotties last year. She wins her first 2, loses 6, ends up 5 and 6. The problem was she thought she was in games, gave up leads late. Again, a situation like this.
Yeah, and you do really have to learn what happens with their tendencies with your throwers in front. So again, you know, I've been watching Erica the last 3 ends, and maybe at that point you just call it through. You know, instead of even trying, if she's struggling with the weight, that's kind of what the skip has to do now and then, is look down the other end and say, okay, we're up. My lead's not having it, not feeling it today, so I'm going to call a different shot on this, rather than putting yourself behind the 8 ball. Those stones are only usable for Alberta.
Yeah, you're part coach, aren't you, at the skip position? And or anybody on the team could actually chip in, but yeah, you got to be really careful when you have to know that tendency. What's the good option be?
And that's for any position. You know, you're going to struggle. Everybody's had those games. But that's kind of part of what the skip job is to do, is look down and go, okay, well, I'm going to call this shot. Or a reminder, you know, through's okay. Sometimes that's what you have to do to get the most out of the shots.
Hold tight, though. If you play it tight to the top one, I can. Okay. I got about a 3rd.
It's good weight.
Really good call here to hit the dangerous guard. The long one's not that bad. The tight one's the one that's going to hurt you.
There more. Yep. Tiny bit more.
Whoa, top one. Top one. Clean. Okay. Good.
And missed it the right way. It's not just the shot making, the judgment's getting better for sure. They misjudged a few, the front end, but
really fast here.
The tolerances, they're getting so much better that way strategically.
3. Good golden. Back pretty good.
Clean.
Looks like more than me, or the same?
A little more, not much.
A little more than me, not much. Okay. Hair more, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Maybe, Chris. Whoa, wait for it a little more if you can.
Whoa,
there
whoa,
it goes. There it goes.
Whoa,
Stop.
okay.
Hard now. Hard now.
Whoa.
Nice. Pretty good.
Whoa.
Pretty
It's
good.
good. Whoa.
Okay. Nice.
Really nice. I don't think you can see any of that tight one.
Feel.
Yep.
Erin Porter.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Yes.
And Erica Trickett.
Did you play the come around? Either now or the next one.
I don't know. I
think he called for it now.
Yeah.
Yes, they
They're
did.
going to go, yeah.
Still nice here.
Okay. Yes.
Fourish, get it buried. Hope the run back's not made. Guard it a couple times. Cross your fingers.
Weight on me right now.
We're deep. We're deep.
Well, you can see the
8.
hand is up from
Frozen.
There it goes.
Christy Moore. This is hot, and they said deep right away.
Frozen. We're heavy.
Sit.
And that will stop on the tee line, but that pin and the button's still open.
The brushers didn't want to go on that because it was heavy, but it suddenly went sideways.
Okay. Out turn? Yeah.
Do you have enough to make the double, or are you just going after the guard
I'm
here?
throwing field.
I think you could. You could make the double. It might jam on that back yellow, but that would open things up. But the dangerous rock, even if you made the double, is the center guard. If you jammed that double, Vic, you'd have one buried in the forefoot, then the guard's still there, and then they'd be in the danger of giving up a steal of 2.
No.
Steal of 1 here is not a problem.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, look at that. She's going to get away with it. She'll leave her shooter out in front. The stone will stop, though, on the lid and half covered.
But she had the opportunity, if she ever got into it, to be able to draw Stacy Curtis if she had to, and at least get her 1. But now with the way this bounced, cannot draw that.
Lucky to make the double at the same time.
We're not playing that? No, that's what they're saying. Top 12? Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas tree it.
Yeah. Even
top 8 at the deepest.
My first one.
Yeah, if you open it up then.
Yeah.
Be tempting to go deeper here, Cheryl, in my opinion. I know it might set up a raised double. Or
Do you want to sit 2 though, hey? Like full 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
if you go top 12 and they hammer away, there's a good chance you're only ever going to steal 1. If you could get another one in the forefoot, guard gets peeled off, you guard it perfectly. Because you almost need to steal 2 here.
Yeah, I'm not sure one's going to do it.
Yeah, this is the chance.
Okay, line's good.
6. Yeah, 5, 6.
Okay, 5's fine. You gotta
Lots
wait.
right now.
You gotta wait.
5.
Gotta curl. There it goes. There
5.
it goes. Whoa! No! Careful. Whoa!
5.
Just right center. Yep.
4, 5.
Hard. Whoa! Hard. Whoa! Hard. Full 12.
We got it, girl.
Good.
Have a girl.
Exactly where she wanted it.
Yeah, nice shot.
Huh? Good case. Good spot.
I think we have to go a hair more. Yeah, just
But the run doubles there, and it's a shorter run.
Yeah, that's another reason to be deeper, isn't it?
I
About where we want to hit
like that because this run is so short now.
Would you be willing to say good point?
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
no, not yet. Average point.
Wow.
All right,
Talk
you got
about
this.
2 needy guys. Huh? Please validate me. Please, just give me something. Give me something.
I beg of you.
8.
Whoa. Close. Whoa.
Well, she made that beautiful angle run back to stick it for 3, and this one she'll run by, but opens it up.
Yeah, there. Sorry.
That should be real close still. There, hey?
Yep. Nice. Sorry, just that much wide.
Yeah. Just draw to give them
Just
one?
guard both.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this the same ice we just had?
It is.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah, I just want her for the path.
Okay. Halfway is great.
Yeah,
Even a
6 feet.
3 is great.
6 feet less.
Yeah.
You could, I know it's risky, but you could come right down on top of your shot stone.
I love it because that's all.
Like,
That's what we were criticizing. The first one's top 12. There's a really good chance Newfoundland's going to draw it. You steal 1. So you're guarding to steal 1, which puts you 2 down without hammering. I agree. Go right in. Go right to the lid.
Freeze right on top of it.
Really tight. Maybe bite.
Okay. Be full 12. We can
Almost
sit.
frozen.
Yeah. Go. We can sit 3. Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay, hard then.
Hard.
I don't know.
Hard. Go. Full 12.
You have this one.
Yeah. Cross a bit.
And cross a bit they do, and they are. In fact, sitting the 3.
I don't know what we're doing.
That's okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's right in.
That's okay.
Freeze on top of it. What does she do?
I thought I
Man,
threw a little less, but I
yeah,
didn't.
she's got to play a run. If you could jam on a back one, who knows? You could steal 3.
And in a tied game, you'd never play it. But
Yeah.
you're down. You need to steal, and you need to steal 2 most likely.
Yeah, my peel here last
take
time.
some
Pearl.
risks.
Okay.
Pretty simple double here, and I think Newfoundland, with giving up a steal here, will be actually
All right, you
happier
got
than
this.
Alberta.
Heel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in fact, is this Stacy Curtis a game plan for her, saying, look, I'll give you the 1, And I'll take that last rock and the lead by 2 in.
Yeah, she's fine with it. She's got hammer, up 2 points. It's actually perfect. It's a whole different ballgame, though, to give up 2.
8. Okay, whoa.
7.5.
Whoa, Erica. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
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 Good.
And they'll go away, and 1 will sit there on the lid. It belongs to Alberta, so they steal the single. But that all-important last rock and the lead belong to Newfoundland Labrador.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
We are in the Okanagan Valley in Penticton as we continue with our updates. Just the other game on the ice. And this is Robin McPhee from Charlottetown as they play Ontario.
Well, and Robin was in trouble all and Ontario threw a guard. And on Robin's first, she was able to utilize that guard to make a double run and remove the shot stone belonging to Ontario. And then Holly Duncan rolled out on her final stone, and that allows this draw for 2.
And that will do, and PEI will take the lead at Ontario. And Holly Duncan will have last rock coming home. Big game for both those teams coming in at 1-2. As we welcome you back. So Alberta steals. They're down by 2. Newfoundland Labrador do have last rock. The center guards go up. Newfoundland Labrador did try the tick shot with their first, and it touched the bumper, so it's come back. So second stone now for Alberta lead, Christy Moore.
Two good comeback ends for Alberta. Got their deuce with hammer, got a nice steal of 1. Now they have to steal 2.
Go, 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 go. Got it. Go.
Nice.
Good.
Really great, 2 great shots. Those aren't easy to throw. I like the high one first. We've talked about it before. Sometimes teams will throw the tight one first, but I think it's an easier tick. Throw the high one first.
Yeah, great sweep.
Yeah, and it could be ticked into the rings, that tight one. Then you can hit it.
Hairless. Okay, similar.
2 beauties.
Hairless.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Erica Trickett.
Great shot. That's good, Erica.
Pretty good.
Gets it off the center line.
Sorry. Good.
Look at that, it spun in.
It's amazing when you
I
hit
thought
it
it was
high
gonna go
side,
where it was
how
left.
much they'll spin.
Okay. Great shot, Erica.
Same on this side? Same, speeds the same, yeah.
It's not the same as yours. Higher than this is
Line's
great.
a little tight. Line's really tight. It's a terrible line.
Line should be okay. Just over and stop.
Gotta get it over.
Over's the hard part.
Go.
Here comes
Come on, Care.
Casey as well.
Come on, go, 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 go.
And they do.
You want separation. You're going to have to work for it.
And it usually, not all the time, David's ice has been fantastic, but most games you play, that spot is that hair slower this time of the day.
Seven, five. 7-5.
Yeah! Hard! 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 Shooter, Erica, gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Roll it.
Okay, Julie.
Okay, Julie.
Well, the difference really has been the shot making of Stacy Curtis. And look what she's done. To get that 3 spot. Yeah, gave up the deuce. Now going to play the scoreboard, gave up a steal of 1, leads by 2, and has that all-important last rock coming home. But what a wonderful game for Stacy Curtis. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, they get through Alberta here. Their next game is Canada. And that'll be a tough one for them. And then they got Quebec and BC. So, you know, they've gone through already Ontario.
She peels.
They should win this game against Alberta.
Yeah, she peels. Like, we're eventually going to have to come around wide this
Beat
way.
PEI.
Yeah. Maybe she'll try and double peel that one. Then we're either guarding or we put up a center guard.
Yeah. We could put it here so she has to peel it this way.
Yeah.
She won't want to go into the side of that, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, that's even better if she goes in. Like, that's not bad for us. No, because then it's one rock closer to the center line. Okay, I like one more, I think.
It's hard to draw that to get to the button. You can't get around that yellow one and get buried around the red, I don't believe.
No.
The same old yellow one in that same spot. It's kind of a nuisance for Team Alberta to sink one. You'd have to go around really wide around the other red corner guard.
More. Even with the yellow's great. Okay. Felt like lots. 2. A little deeper.
2.
Okay. We're more even with the red.
That's fine too, actually.
You're lots away.
We're a little deeper than your broom.
Oh, this is sliding.
Okay, let's just make sure the line's good.
Line's good.
Okay.
Good, Jess.
Yeah. That's good.
Good, Jess.
They got the line right on that. Slid a little deeper than they would like, but.
Yep.
There's
Wait.
Yeah.
Your last weight was good. Last weight was wonderful.
All right, you got this. Even if she has to
buried.
double tap.
Same. Yep. Whoa. Wait.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yes!
Whoa.
Whoa! Off!
Sorry, Julie.
Good throw, Julie.
I think you have to go wide on the out turn side around that left-hand corner red one.
I thought she was just going to get a little bit of finish.
That's where we'd seen, remember, the hits ran a little straighter.
Is that good?
What's the speed this late in the game? You're right up against the crowd.
You're taking a good guess.
What are we thinking out here? Are we out in fresh?
You're going to end up in a good. Casey's wasn't bad when she threw out here.
Like, do you think what I threw down here to tee was okay?
Yeah, I think that's pretty close.
Maybe 4 or 5 feet slower, Cheryl? I don't think it's terribly slow.
No, we haven't seen anything too bad.
No, line.
Yeah, good.
Line only.
Hard.
8.
Hard line.
Line only.
Yeah,
8.
hard.
Line only.
Okay, whoa.
Just try and kick it over.
Yep. Hard, Chris. Hard.
Okay.
It's fine.
That was kind of the guess. The hits have run out there. I remember we'd seen a few of them. And then how much curl are you going to get?
Is this heavier out there?
Yeah, it was probably 4 or 5 maybe if we're lucky. Okay. Let's make sure we get this.
Not so bad.
We get this out of here.
Right at it, Erin. Let's make it.
No.
Clean.
Aaron Porter.
Clean.
Newfoundland Labrador trying to close this out.
Good. We gotta bury some here. Think another around.
No.
I think we gotta go.
Okay. Back four's great. Right?
Yeah.
Well, we need a miss.
T.
So. Yeah, but back four.
Yeah, you need a
That's
miss.
fine. If line's good, for sure.
They do, but get one back 4. Maybe you can freeze on it and they'll peel. You can throw a guard, then maybe you can freeze on the last one. You're going to have to hope something goes your way.
Good. You got room right now.
Line is good. Room right now.
Room.
A lot of room.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah,
go. Room.
Back 4. 8, 9.
Room.
Real tight line.
Back is okay.
No. Right button. Right button.
Good.
Okay. Good shot.
Good throws, Claire.
Yep. You got
really
it.
bad
Bring
news
it
for
away.
Alberta
You
is
got
that
it.
when they wrecked on that previous one, there's a corner guard, but if you go around it, it will not be closer than the yellow Newfoundland rock. That one on the left there.
Yeah, that was pretty good shot by Erica that spun in.
So the only other guard's the one that's like 10 inches over the hog line. That's the only other one they can use here.
Shot. Good, good. Great set, Erin. Perfect.
Okay. So if people put it in the same spot, she's going to have a wide open shot. I think she's going to have a wide open shot anyways, doesn't she know?
I don't love this
Well, if we
idea,
go
Cheryl.
around-
Don't you have to go around that corner
You
guard?
can go around the
think you
corner,
just-
and we still need a miss, obviously, but
You do.
Yeah, I guess maybe we go around
nice to make her
You
draw.
have to go
Let's
around
say
the
she-
corner.
She's got to draw against 2.
Let's say she hit and rolls out, then you stick another one.
Not a
in.
good corner,
or you can
mind
hit
you.
and roll in there.
Yeah.
Nice to make her draw. She didn't draw in a long time.
I
has she?
agree. It's our time.
You call timeout.
Even half buried on the center line side, it might jam.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Are you thinking this?
Yeah.
Make her shoot against 2?
Yeah, at least make her shoot against the 2.
I like that.
That's the only way. She rips that.
Yeah.
We have one there.
Yeah, I like that for sure.
You just,
We're just
I mean,
thinking here, Sue, so she at least draws it against 2.
Yeah, I just don't know how deep you want to go. You gotta have room for 2, right?
Yeah.
Or be high
so
enough you can sink
maybe
another.
we go back
And
here.
then hope she doesn't stick.
Well, what's wrong with there?
Well, we need room
Yeah.
for 2.
We just,
Well,
well, we
we're
can come
probably-
around it though.
we're
She's
probably
gonna
hitting
have
that.
to
We're
roll
probably
off
gonna have to hit and
that,
roll. So
Okay,
higher
so
the
this
better,
is
I
good.
think.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Or you hope
Above it.
You're hoping she rolls out, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, let's not give her a double.
I don't. You got to make her shoot against.
Yeah.
2.
I think up
Make
there
her
is
make
good.
a draw.
Okay. We know this path.
I agree.
I think that this will be close. Hey? We were getting like
She's been
there
brilliant
to
on
go
her
around.
draws, Stacy, but it has been a while.
So I think this.
They've been up and she's been playing run backs.
To the wings.
It should be, yeah.
Should still be nice out to the wings.
I think so, yeah. Kara had one 2 as we go
15
here,
or-
and it was nice.
So the
Draw the button.
best and only chance, I believe, is bury this one. I'm pretty sure
Does that look like lots, or are we good?
Stacy will hit the open one. If you can hit roll buried, you've
I
got
think it's
2
close.
buried.
Okay, I like it.
Hope the draw is missed. If they Newfoundland chases this one and ever wrecks, you draw for 3. And they're hitting against 3.
Okay, line's good.
7.
Well, as mentioned, she has this reputation of being a thief,
6, 7, 7.
coming back to steal her way to
Up here.
It's fast.
Alberta Championship.
Right back here.
Go. Can you help?
Fight, fight 8. Go, 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 hard. Hard, Jess. Hard. Okay.
Not bad.
This looked pretty good there.
What kind of does the trick? Then
Rolls half
Stacy
there and
noses.
half covering this guy, and they're staying hurt.
And then just make the freeze
You
on
roll
it.
buried.
Yeah,
Well, you make the hit.
you might have a chance.
He just knows. Yeah. Okay. Little roll Julie's way is okay, but I want to be in the forefoot.
Yeah. Okay.
Be shot, make her deal with it.
Absolutely.
Is there a double there she could take on?
I think so, Cheryl. It's definitely there.
Yeah, you got this. Let's make it.
Even if you
Got
hit
it.
and rolled on top of it, that would end the game basically. But it's, I think, if you look at the percentages, the nose hit, you're still in pretty good shape.
9-5.
Because then they have to roll.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Gotta go. Well,
Yeah, 9-8. 9-8. Yep. 10.
Yes.
10.
Yep. You're good. You're good. Good.
Great shot. Okay, like rolling right to here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll to bite the end of 4. Hey.
Bring it up, Case.
Crazier things have happened, eh? It's, gives you a bit of an out
Run
here
real
if you can
good
get
there.
this buried.
Sorry?
Well, and he always late in the game, and like we talked about, the slide path gets a
9-9.
little bit flatter. The draw can be a bit different. And you haven't thrown a draw for a little bit.
Guess we could play the other turn.
Whatever you know better, really.
I think this one will be a little easier to hold than the other one.
I like it.
So final stone, trying to keep themselves
Clean.
alive here. Have to make both stones count.
Whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Stacy Scheidegger.
Whoa, whoa, go, Jess, go, Jess, go, go.
What do they got? Can they roll this over? And roll it over, and how nice! Oh!
That is a perfect roll.
Nice shot. I think you can see a bit of it here.
That's that guard you talked about. They didn't have a lot of option. It's so long.
Hard. Good shot.
Just make it go away. We've got that 2-point cushion.
Aaron, I might be closer to normal. I might be a little closer to normal.
Okay.
Just a little less. Yeah. Little less again. Yeah.
Right at it, say 9.5. All right, you got this, right to it.
Final stone.
Whoa,
Julie.
whoa,
Clean.
whoa.
Just make it go away. Pick it out.
Yep. Clean.
Whoa, you're fine, you're fine.
Clean.
Great shot.
Good.
Well done. And she's going to spill them both and hold the shooter and add 2 more. Wonderfully played game. Newfoundland, Labrador, and in particular skip Stacy Curtis make the final 9-5. And she wins 4 in a row. And what a run it's been for Newfoundland and Labrador. That's 24 straight wins for them when you consider Guju last 8 games at the Brier, 13 straight at the Worlds, now 4 here. Remarkable. As we drop over now to the final few stones between PEI and Ontario, 6-5. Prince Edward Island leading. And it is Ontario that does have the last rock coming home down by 1 and playing the Yellowstones, Kathy.
Well, there were lots of rocks in play, but back-to-back doubles by both thirds from both teams. And then Robin McPhee tried a double and only got 1. And that's what's created this opportunity for Ontario for the pair.
Tuck around.
Just brushed that far enough, that yellow one. Or they wouldn't have this situation. It would be wide open hit for Robin.
You got to be back 8 to be buried.
Now you got to sink this thing.
Leave it as long as you can.
Yeah.
I had a 15 on hers, so it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Ice is held up incredibly well. 15 seconds still.
Doesn't look like much ice, Cheryl.
No, and they got to get it to back 8 and buried.
Like to go. Hey,
Good for weight.
good.
Not curling. Not curling.
You need to go, Sarah.
Gotta go.
Okay, go then. Go, Sarah.
Line's great.
Yeah, line's good. Switch back. Yep.
Line's great. Go.
Yep.
Finish it hard.
Megan Hughes calling line. Sarah Fullerton. Michelle McQuaid on the brush. Oh, they prepped it around. Now they take it down. Oh, goodness. What a great last rock draw.
Was it ever? Not a lot of curl in that spot.
Lots of rotation. Yeah, exactly. It's.
I thought even here it would really kind of hook.
Just perfect curling shot.
Maybe go.
No choice. You cannot get that out.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, deep breath. Need a good chunk of the 4-foot. Numbers say she has been good on her draws.
Quick sizer. Pretty good.
What do you think? Good. Okay, it's got to be full 4. Line's good.
Heavy clean. Should be all there right now.
Curling now.
Steph LeDrew calling the line.
No backing.
Cheryl Kreviazek, Karen Sagel from the Royal Canadian Curling Club.
Clean it. You're good.
And clean it they do, and there it is, the single. We're going to go 1 more. We've had a beautiful day here, temperatures +6. You can see those clouds. Skiing is wonderful up in the higher elevations. So today we are playing in Pool B. Newfoundland and Labrador with their win, now the only team undefeated. That should put them in good stead to get them through as we fight now within the group, 7-game round robin. And an important game here with Ontario and PEI both at 1 and 2, trying to avoid a third loss. So here we go to the extra. In this 6-6 tie, and it is Robin McPhee out of the Charlottetown Curling Complex that does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones against Ontario and Holly Duncan.
Line's good. Going free. It's on its own right now, though. Whoa, then.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, it's cruising.
It's really cruising.
Starting to come down.
You can't at all.
Okay.
Dig. Dig. Okay, you're good.
Just stopped in time. Not playing the tick here. It's amazing how teams have the two definite options. Come around top 8 here. Doesn't have to be buried. It could be a rock that you don't want the other team to freeze to and shrink that scoring area, but you'd love to be able to raise it. So it does not have to be buried.
And I think you see more of the tour teams will play the tick because they play it on the arena ice a lot more. And then some of these teams that maybe don't get access to that kind of ice, it's hard to make it at a club with the rocks.
Good.
Not the spot.
No.
Last time we saw Karen Sagel was at the
Hey, weight's good.
Still don't think
16 Scotties when she played for Jen Hanna.
Yeah, so 1, 2. 1.
It's okay. It's 2.
Let's keep a berm on it, I think. Doesn't need to finish.
You need to?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, nice weight. Good girl. We still don't have loads of time, so.
Just in front of it.
Yep.
You have to choke that rock that's too deep now off, or they're going to get Ontario's going to have a chance to get in there.
Less.
Okay, more line. More line.
Top 12.
There, if anybody.
Michelle McQuaid.
Pulling it out.
Okay.
Whoa. Keep looking. Whoa, you're way up. Okay, it's coming out. Sarah. Megan, go. Hard.
Going out.
Hard.
Hard.
Really going. Yep. Get it in. Yep. Keep going. Little further.
Good, Michelle.
Wow. Down to that, yep.
That's not great either. Good attempt, but it just seemed to fudge and curl over on them. And it's really a guard for the enemy.
Good 90.
It's interesting. Brian Cassidy, who's done the stats for 18 years, he showed me the extra end games, the stats for the team with Hammer wins 46% of the time, and the team without wins 54% of the time in an extra end game, and that's 18 years of Scott's data.
Is that right?
Okay.
It becomes even when it's the extra end, pretty much.
Right
When you get to throw those two centers.
Right to T. Whoa. Okay. Didn't curl as much as I thought it would. You like the peel?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
You're trained to peel. There's no question about it, but there's 3 of them to peel. And you just know what Ontario's doing with their next one.
I'm not sure that those are perfect. You're peeling 1.
Well, once they freeze in there, how do you get it out of there?
Yeah. You might, it's the old get there first.
Yep.
No, never.
Hair down.
Never.
Wow.
Okay.
Good.
They were holding their breath.
Yeah, don't worry about
Do
it.
you guys like putting one right here?
I do, yeah.
Okay. If you're late, that's okay. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
what
give
a
you a
mess
little
for
left
PI here.
Yeah, so same
Was
throw,
that just
left
release?
side.
No, you were good. Okay.
More. This is up.
Chill,
8, 9.
Treviazic.
Whoa. Got to get to the inside of it.
Yeah, we're really
Oh, it's really wide.
Stupid past ours. Yep, yep. Step in, step in.
We've seen Cheryl before. She's been an alternate a couple of times with Rachel Homan.
A lot of weight. Okay. Oops.
Just this. Okay. Just this one.
He'd love to get both. Get that red one to top 12 too.
Yep, yep, yep.
One more time, Megan Hughes.
Really hard. Hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll it. Okay.
Well, exchange a stone straight back. Leaves the rock pile there, though.
Yeah, on the center guard.
Nice slide.
Oh, she was fighting it the whole way out.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll make sure I get out to her. Might travel in the good stuff for a minute here.
Tough shot for Steph. You'd love to freeze it in there. It might win you the game, but you can't bump your own yellow.
Okay, pretty good right now. 2. Don't want to. Think you're deep. 3.
Whoa.
2,
Whoa.
3, 3.
Doesn't
Over
need to
enough.
finish.
3, Holly.
Yeah. We're good. 3.
Just, you're in front of this one.
No, just leave it.
Whoa, whoa.
Boy, that finish is hard, eh?
Oh, because she said she was going to try and get right out there.
Jeez.
Don't mind peeling these 2.
It's not bad, actually.
Okay.
Sorry.
Where's that go, Cheryl?
Can we get the back
I
one?
think it touches the yellow. It's not going to hit the red on
You
the
don't
way
want
through.
to peel the red one, do you?
Yeah, but it could
I was
jam on the
thinking
yellow
the
and be
back
shot.
Right.
I don't like that.
Like this.
I think you're right. It's
I
going to
think this might be close to coming back.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
these.
It's going to hit the yellow for sure, and I think very solid. If it happens to high side it like Robin's thinking, that's great because you kill all 3. But I think it's hard to say. It might. Throw it hard.
Never.
Back?
Never, never.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
That might be the game winner.
plan B. Plan B was
Yeah.
perfect.
What?
I think she just was really trying to give that weight because she knew she needed to.
Yeah, I like the weight.
Got a bit wide
Yeah.
on it. Just
No chance for it to come back.
Not very forgiving down there.
not awful.
Sorry? It's not very forgiving down there.
Really good call by Robin McVie to call the audible. Otherwise, that yellow at the top and the center would have just spun in towards the button.
Line's a little tight.
A little on release.
Line
Easy.
only.
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
we're all
whoa,
there.
whoa.
Line only. You can't.
8. How much up are we?
9.
Close?
Back one. Back
Yeah.
one.
Tap and roll here
Yeah,
now.
whoa, though. Whoa.
Still 9.
Whoa. No,
Karen?
no.
9.
And just sits there.
What do you like
So
now?
weight sensitive. Eh?
Yeah.
We could still peel. You want to call time?
This is pretty good for us right now.
Yeah? Yeah. Do you want to hit and roll then?
I don't
Even
mind
roll
that.
away.
Call it time.
Okay, time.
Timeout being called by PEI.
She can still draw in here. That would be great.
If we do that, are we leaving?
Well, we'll be right here.
Now, so
I think we have to roll in. Well,
Yeah, she's
she's
gonna have
got
to
to
tap
freeze
freeze
to
or
it
something.
probably.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to play that. This is set up pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't really like this, like coming back. I don't really know.
Not
what
now,
that
I did earlier.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Kind of wait.
Just control.
Okay.
I think hitting that one makes sense for two reasons. One, your opponent can do it, but if you ever make this perfect, you got to hit it thick, mind you. If you ever get into that type of area, it's very hard for Ontario to wiggle their way in. But
let's go.
you can see this going back button just as easy, and that's not good.
Yep.
Could just peel it out and hope that with only 2 rocks left, can Ontario touch the pin and be buried?
Because you don't want to roll, like if you roll deep and leave a pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
That's.
You almost need to throw peel weight here and hit it really thick.
Roll flat.
I think so.
Control. Whoa. Touchdown.
Whoa. Never, never.
Close. Whoa.
Never.
Throwing any?
No, it's starting now, Michelle. Yep.
Hard.
Go. Roll
Hard,
hard.
Oh, or you could make it perfect.
Perfect.
What a shot.
Didn't throw it that hard either. She just hit it so thick and got a little bit of a kick.
What a great shot.
Oh,
Came
man.
over. Wasn't looking like it was going to, but
Well,
pretty good.
Well, here's somebody else who comes through that Canada Winter Games program.
rolled a little bit too far, maybe.
See that so often now.
It's probably only a 10-5 too. Good.
Yeah.
From. Okay. Pulling the yellow on the left back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, straight through, Holly. You got it.
Robin McPhee is one of those other calm skips that you'd love to play with.
Stay hairless. Okay.
Somehow, red just a hair on the center line side. Get the right-hand yellow, drive it back to the reds. Whether you could make the red double, I'm not sure, but it might give them second shot buried.
Whoa.
Backing right off.
Close. No.
Sagel.
Yeah.
There he has it. Now. One more time. Couple licks. Now, what do you got?
Good job. Okay.
Oh, and they've got that second shot.
Buried. Very, very nice shot.
Yep. It's a lot better. Good throw.
And that yellow is there to run back for Ontario.
Too thin, I think. Good throw.
Oh. Kept them in the game. Because it's a little tricky now, Cheryl, to guard the run back and the exposed red one.
Right.
You need a wider rock.
Probably want to be like
And if you
here.
put up the
Here's
guard,
pretty good somewhere.
Russ, as they're talking about, there's that yellow sitting over there by the Purex.
True. You ain't come off that because the yellow rolled with an absolute perfect
Hit and
spot.
roll, and I'd
What
have
happens if you just peel that yellow?
If you can see enough of it, that would be the best call, yes.
probably better.
Can't see a lot, Cheryl, eh? Maybe
What about peeling just the center line guard?
top one. And then they probably tap it out for 2, and you've got you might have a double.
Do you like control?
That would
Like
be
control?
probably the safest center guard.
Just
Yeah,
watch
peel
the
it.
back.
Is that what you like?
Yeah, I do.
You
They
guys
could-
like this?
High side enough?
If they get the line right, you can tap
Yeah.
it back 4 if you're
I don't think this one
Holly
will go
Duncan.
far. High side. Just a hair off. No, should be good.
But there, you should leave a double.
right. Yeah, unless you leave it lined up. If you tapped it a couple feet and lined the yellows up, that would be the only,
So there's a jam.
which would be hard to do.
Yeah.
So this is the right call. I don't think you could have guarded everything. You might want to miss your back one, that back nibbler too.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave a saver.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's just close to hitting that back
clean.
one. That one
Watch
right
the back,
there.
Megan.
Yep, there's the catcher.
Man. Now, you make a double roll out, you lose.
It's okay.
Nobody was really paying attention to that one at all.
No.
I think just a hair high side. Right?
Yeah.
'Cause then
Try
she
and keep
has to.
them.
She would have to stick with that one.
Yeah,
right?
because
So
we have one in the house. Yeah.
Oh, that was
keep
huge.
them lined up, and so I think control is probably the easiest way
Yeah,
to do
well,
that,
like
right?
my control that I end up throwing. normal.
Timeout has been
You're
called
nice.
by
Yeah, sure.
Ontario.
You guys like that?
best?
We just came this way. Right there, I think.
Yeah, I like it.
See anything different? Little high side?
Yeah, just hit it a little bit center line side. left side.
Yeah, you have to decide if you want to roll the raised rock or the one you're hitting. Like I guess they're going to try to line them up. Cheryl, is that what they're thinking?
Pretty much.
Yellow right on the center line, and you don't want to have them angled the way they are right now, because then a nose hit on the two yellows would be long gone, and you'd stay, obviously.
Got it going.
Yep. Hard.
Picked up early.
Gotta go hard.
Kraviazic.
Wait up. Gotta hold it, Cheryl. Go. Hard.
Trying to hold it for.
All you got.
And we'll get rid of the shot rock and spill away.
That works.
And so they are sitting 3.
Okay. That works too.
And full 8. We'll give it to PEI.
Really curled on her.
Just a bit soft.
Yeah, just got to that line in a hurry.
It wasn't your 9-8 that you've been throwing.
Oh, I don't have a lot of time.
Okay. Got lots of time.
Well, those are good draw numbers when you're throwing it.
She's worried about her time here, and somebody in the sweeping should be watching that clock and just reassure there is enough time. You don't want to rush this thing, obviously. You always throw them heavy if you're in a hurry.
Drawing against 3.
Felt similar.
Full 8.
Have tons. Okay.
Oh.
Then.
Coming
down.
No
cleaning then.
They've just backed right away, haven't they? Fullerton, McQuaid. Hughes calling line.
No, never.
Don't touch it. Never.
Dig.
Never. And it will slide too far. Ontario is going to pick up the win. 8-6 is your final as they steal it with 2 in that extra. And that's a huge win for them as they pick up a second win. They go to 2-2 as PEI and Quebec slip to 1-3, but on top of the pool, Newfoundland and Labrador. Won't be long, and we'll be back with you again at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Tracy Fleury, Northern Ontario, Sudbury, Carrie Anderson, East St. Paul. The wild card team from Manitoba will meet as Anderson tries to remain undefeated, currently tied for first place in her pool with Manitoba and Jennifer Jones. So till we talk with you again this evening at 10 Eastern Time, thank you for joining us here at the Scotties in Penticton on Canada's sports leader, TSN.